Nos o dda a chroeso I Parc Pontypool. Mae'r pŵl yn ôl yn y gyngrair ar ôl 11 mlynedd a maen nhw wedi dechrau'n gryf. Ond pe bai eu hen elynion lleol Glyn Ebbw yn fuddigol heno, wel nhw fydd yn neidio I frig tabl yr Indigo Prem.
Heno
an Indigo Prem.
Pontypool.
Rosser yn cwrso, cais gwych I Pontypool a Rosser yn coroni popeth.
Croesio I Banc Pontypool.
Morgan Lloyd yn cymryd un sydyn, ond yw e'n gallu gwibio mewn. Dadlwytho! Nice I Joel Mahoney. Mae hon yn ding-dong o gêm.
Yn erbyn.
Glyn Ebbw.
Amir, Duo Algi, torri cwbl o dacls, am gais i'r gŵr o Grymych. Evan Lloyd, taro hwnna yn berffaith. Am ddiweddglo yng Glyn Ebbw.
Ar Indigo Prem.
RS4C.
Dyma ni te dau o gewr I rygbi Cymru yn mynd ben a'i gilydd yn un o feisydd mwyaf hanesyddol y wlad. Pontypool yn erbyn Glyn Ebbw yn fyw o Barc Pontypool. A diolch byth, ni wedi osgoi Storm Ciren, dwi'n meddwl. Mae'n sych, dim lot o awel, a mae'n weddol mwyn llawach y myrddin Lloyd Lewis. A ti wedi dod o dy welyd. Felly, os mae Storm Ciren yn dychwelyd, ni'n mynd I barhau ar Barc Pontypool. Ond pan o'n nhw'n breuddwydio llawach am bod nôl yn y gyngrair, a dyma'r nosweithiau nhw'n breuddwydio am o dan y goleadau?
Ie, gym yma, o'n wedi bod yn siarad amdano nosweithiau yma ers, 14 o flynyddoedd. Darbu Gwent enfawr, tyrfa enfawr, swnllyd, gêm fydd y ddau dîm yn llyfu gwefl amdano yna a methu aros. Ie,
ni'n siarad lot yn Pontypool, ond dyw Glyn Ebbw ddim wedi chwarae nhw yn y gyngrair ers 2014, felly mae'n noson fawr iddyn nhw fyd.
Ie, wrth gwrs mae fe'n Gwent derby, a chwarae teg I Pontypool brwydra mor hir I cael nôl i'r gyngrair yma. Mae fe'n gwych bod nhw yma fyd oherwydd chi'n gweld gemau fel Pontypool erbyn Casnewydd dechrau'r tymor. Mae'r derbys yma, mae nhw'n ffrwydro, mae nhw'n ffantastig, felly dwi'n rili edrych mlaen am battle heno yma. Ie, ti'n chwarae yn y gêm yna, ynddo ti. Ond faint ni'n mynd I glywed y frawddeg heno, mae'n bwysig chwarae yn yr ardaloedd cywir.
Lot.
Gan fod mor drwm o dan rai.
Lot, mae'n wir, mae'n berffaith wir. Pwy bynnag sy'n gallu chwarae tiriogaeth, ffordd o'r tîm arall I wneud y camgymeriadau, a nhw'n bell iawn I ennill yn yma. Mae'r ddau dîm yn eitha tebyg o ran steil chwarae, pac mawr, so fydd dod lawr i'r frwydr fyny yn y blaen yn y pac, ac pa ddeg sy'n gallu rhoi naill dîm yn y ardal cywir o'r cae.
Right, wel, ar ôl 7 wythnos, dyma'r sut mae'r tabl yn edrych. Mae'r ddau dîm heno wedi chwarae 7, ennill 6. Dwi'n tripwynt bonus sy'n ei gwahanu nhw. Mae Pontypool a Glyn Ebbw yn dod mewn i'r gêm ar ôl ennill 6 gêm yn olynol yn y gyngrair. A gall Glyn Ebbw fynd I frig y gyngrair os maen nhw'n ennill heno. Os mae Pontypool yn ennill, da pwynt bonus, nhw fydd yn gydradd gyntaf. Ond fel ni'n gwybod, mae Pontypool yn un o dîmau mwyaf hanesyddol Cymru. Mae hanes nhw'n mynd nôl i'r 4yd ganrif ar 15 ac ar ôl cyfnod allan o'r gyngrair, mae pawb yn falch o'i gweld nhw nôl.
Be back in the Premiership is really exciting and we're looking forward to the challenge, yeah.
Mae fe'n wych I weld Pontypool nôl yn y Prem. O'n i arfer chwarae yn nhw, mae'n clwb sy'n agos iawn I fy nghalon.
Clwb hanesyddol, traddodiadol, a mae fe'n gwych I gael Pontypool nôl yn Indigo Prem.
Great I gweld Pontypool o'r diwedd yn y Indigo Prem.
Traditional club, you've got obviously like Pontypool front row, a proper rugby club.
From a club point of view and a playing point of view, you know, you count on your hands a handful of times really where you've had that opportunity to play in the stadium and especially winning the stadium.
They're a massive club and it's a derby for us, so when the fixture list does come, obviously when it comes out, that's one game that we'll be looking forward to. Both sets of teams got good supporters, so it'll be a good occasion to be a part of.
Mae ganddyn nhw cefnogwyr sy'n mynd I bod yn vocal iawn yn y gemau, so edrych mlaen I mynd fyna.
Ie, grêt gweld Pontypool nôl yn y Prem, lle anodd iawn I fynd.
Ti'n sôn am torf a lle galed I fynd, nhw'n cael cefnogaeth gwych
It's a town filled with rugby crazy people, people who spend their hard-earned cash coming to support us, and we just want to put on a good show for them and make sure that they have a real joyful experience coming to the park.
Falle bod Lloyd Lewis yn chwarae Gasnewydd nawr, ond mae fe'n nabod y lle yma yn dda, gan oedd arfer chwarae Pontypool, a mae nawr yn cael cwmni rhai o'i gyn cyd-chwaraewyr mas ar y cae.
Diolch yn fawr, Lauren. Wel, dewch dy fi, mae Matthew Jarvis wrthi yn cynhesu. Jarv, how are you, mate? You good?
Thanks, you okay, mate? You all right?
Good, good. Excellent start to the season from Pontypool. How are the boys feeling tonight?
Yeah, it's been a decent start, but well, we're only a third of the way through. Early days yet, but yeah, we've had a decent start, especially coming up from a championship. But yeah, feeling confident. Home patch. Ebbw had a great start as well. They were top. Obviously, Newport have gone top now after last night, but they're a very good side, very well coached. They've got a good, half back. So yeah, we're looking forward to the encounter.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great game tonight, and yeah, great start to the season from so many teams in the Premiership this year. But tonight, difficult conditions. It's been raining a lot. How do you plan on dictating the play, considering the conditions?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be worse than this, to be honest. At least it's not raining. It's a bit windy out there, but it's about keeping hold of the ball, getting good territory, playing these conditions, trying to pin back the back three, dominate up front really, get on the front foot and see what happens, I guess.
Mate, I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you for your time. Cheers, Jarv. Top man. Right there, Scotty Matthews, driving in, captain Pontypool. Scott, how are you, mate? You good?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Looking forward to a good old-fashioned Gwent derby, to be fair. Yeah. Weather's haven't been kind to both teams, but certainly looking forward to a good battle, yeah.
Yeah, like you said, it's a big derby, big rivalry tonight. How are the boys feeling? Is that extra pressure on top?
I think in this league we're learning every week, to be fair, obviously with the new boys on the block, and I think every week has been big for us in different ways. But I think for probably the older generation and supporters on probably both ends of the fence really, there's probably a bit more added spice to this one, and certainly they're on a good run as well, very similar to us, so yeah, it's definitely a bit of added spice, and the boys prepared well, so we're just hoping to go to the field now as well.
Yeah, mate, I can't wait. Diolch yn fawr. All the best, mate. Thank you.
Mae wedi bod yn ddechreuad arbennig I Pontypool yn y gyngrau. Mae popeth maen nhw'n neud mas yna'n gweithio. Be mae Leighton Jones wedi bod yn neud yn iawn hyd yn hyn llawer? Dwi'n meddwl
maen nhw wedi recrwtio dda llynedd, oedd nhw recrwtio lot o chwaraewyr yn y bencampwriaeth I gael nhw fyny i'r uwch gyngred. Mae chwaraewyr yna sydd efo lot o brofiad pan nhw wedi dod fewn, maen nhw wedi hitio'r llawr yn rhedeg, lot o profiad fydd angen mewn gemau heno.
Pa mor anodd yw ei ddo fan hyn? Mae digon o gefnogwyr mae'r gweithio'r ymodau, maen nhw wir yn ddyn ychwanegol.
Mae'n lle eithriadol o gael, gyda'r cletan y gyngor i'r ddolyn, nwedig ar nos iau lif fel heno, y dyrfa ar eich cefn chi, mae'n galad iawn, mae'n gau trwm, y pac yn mynd yn ei flaen, felly fydd hi'n galed iawn I glynebwy heno yma.
Reit, wel ni wedi glywed o garfan Pontypool, ni nawr yn mynd I glywed gan prif hyfforddwr glynebwy Jason Strange sy'n cadw cwmni Lloyd Lewis.
Fi ma da Jason Strange, prif hyfforddwr Glynebwy. Jason, it's a huge derby match tonight. How are the boys feeling?
Yeah, really excited. Both teams are playing well. Pontypool just come off the back of a good win against Cardiff. We're doing okay ourselves. So, yeah, these are the games players want to be part of, and should be a good game.
Definitely, I can't wait for it. And you're on a great run in the league. What do you put this down to?
I think stability, really. Stability in the squad. And we've also got the right people now going in the same direction, and also our performances have come off the back of everyone being clear on what type of team we want to be.
Yeah, you've had a few years to build that identity now, haven't you? But tonight, as far as tonight goes, it's been tough conditions with the rain. It's been raining a lot today. How do you plan on managing that?
Yeah, it was pretty clear. It's very similar to the conditions we played against Llandovery a few weeks back. It'll be about minimising errors, good set piece. In these conditions, the advantage always goes with the defence, because your skill is always going to be under pressure, and your time and space is limited. So, yeah, we build our game on those three rocks, really.
Yeah, great. And Pontypool back in the Premiership. Leighton Jones been here for a while now, working towards that. Is it nice to see them back?
Yeah, and not only have they come back, but they've exceeded everyone's expectations, really, and full credit to them. Leighton's stuck by the club for 4 or 5 years. He's done a fabulous job, and alongside Peter Jeffries, who's obviously invested, and yeah, I'm really respectful of what they've done, and we expect a real tough challenge.
Diolch, Jason. All the best tonight, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Diolch.
Wel, ni'n gyfarwydd y gweld blaen ysgellwyr Downist ar cyfen o Young yn Hungary, a mae un arall ar y lefel yma, Lewis Young. Diolch am ymuno dyn ni, Lewis. A ni wedi clywed o garfan Pontypool. Sawl un yn gweud dyma yw un o'r gemau maen nhw wedi bod yn aros amdano, maen nhw wedi bod yn ysu chwarae yn blynyddoedd. I chi'n rhannu'r un teimlad?
Yeah, ni'n teimlo the same. Like, boys Pontypool yn gweud wrth ni pob wythnos bod nhw'n anfon bod yn y Premiership a ffyrdd dweud, maen nhw'n dangos fod nhw'n bod a ni'n goffa dangos experience ni heddiw a dangos fod Premiership Rugby.
Ie, ti'n iawn, sut mae'n mynd i fod yn frwydr anferth hyn yma yn ymysg y blaenwyr, sut ydych chi'n mynd i ennill y frwydr yna? Ie,
bydd yn gêm galed, dau Parc enfawr. Paul Scott a Matthews yn mynd i dilyn o'r blaen. A ni'n goffod stop y pobl fel hwnna, ac os bod pryd mae Scott i'n chwarae wel, mae Pontypool yn chwarae wel hefyd.
Lewis Young, diolch yn fawr am ymuno ni. Mwynhau'r gêm, mwynhau'r ymod yma a phob lwc.
Diolch.
Wel, mae Lloyd Lewis nôl gyda ni, a mae Leighton Jones yn cadw cwmni ni fyd, brif hyfforddwr Pontypool. The last time I spoke to you, we were under the sunshine, Rodney Parade, start of the season. Could you have imagined, you won your last 6, you're here getting ready for a Gwent derby in a pretty good position, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was a tough game to start, but since the boys, their confidence has grown, self-belief has grown, and we've put some good performances in. It's obviously nice to be back at home now with a Gwent derby to start us off tonight. So hopefully, the boys can go out there and do well.
Set piece and the forward pack will have a big say tonight. Do you think you've got the upper hand? You've got them up front?
Yeah, I think both teams are decent at set piece, decent in the forward battle, both like the physicality and both teams are coached well. So the conditions will play a part. But yeah, it's something we definitely looked at this week, and we hope to bring to the party and cause Ebbw Vale a few problems there.
Can't wait for all the malls.
You've won 6 out of 7, but post-match you tend to say, look, there's still things for us to work on. It was a last gasp win last week a chase down, wasn't it, by Mosanova. What has your focus been in training this week?
We made a lot of errors last week. I think that the game was won by defence last week. Both teams were on top, and probably just keeping hold of the ball, going through phases, just putting the other team under pressure when we got ball in hand rather than just in our D.
Right, I'm sure you've got a few words to share with your team, so I'll let you go and speak to you post-match. Diolch yn fawr. Right, nawn ni siarad am Nova yn y man, ond y dorf, beth sy'n ma? 2000 wedys ti ar ddechrau'r rhaglen, mae dyma yw un o'r llefydd anoddau ddod, a mae'n dangos. Ni'n gofod cadw nhw mas o shot yma, achos maen nhw dal i ddod mewn, a maen nhw eisiau cerdded o flaen y camerau, ond mae'n dangos, ti'n gallu tymlo fe, ynddi ti? Yndi,
mae eto mae'n fwrl o'n egni da yma, a dwi'n meddwl lle cyfateb yn pêl-droed sy'n glod am Stoke away, o Pontypool ar nos Iau Lyb, mae rhyfat o beth, ti'n gallu profi dyn yn Pontypool, oedd i cartre ar nos yn Lyb, a fydd y dyrfa yma yn mynd yn bell iawn. Os dwi'n gêm yn agos hyn yma, 10 munud ola, fydd y dyrfa yma yn cael ei deud ar y gêm. A
faint o hyder mae wedi roi i garfan Pontypool, bod nhw wedi ennill gemau yn y munudau ola. Mosanova wedi sgorio'n hwyr wythnos diwetha, wedi sgorio'n hwyr pythefnos yn ôl. Maen nhw'n ennill gemau mewn pob fath o ffyrdd.
Ie, maen nhw'n sgwad cyflawn, mae lot o chwaraewr dawnau gwahanol yn y sgwad ma'n, fel sgwad cyflawn, felly fi'n meddwl os ti'n gofyn Leighton Jones, fi'n well fe ennill dim yn y last play, ond mae fe'n dangos dygnwch y tîm, maen nhw'n gweithio da gyda yn aros da'i gilydd tan y munud ola, felly gobeithio bydd heno'n gêm cyffrwys, a so'n gwybod beth i ddisgwyl i fod yn honest.
Pwy yw'r ffefrynnau?
Dwi'n meddwl Pontypool, dwi'n meddwl, jyst o ran gêm adra, yr egni, ac boeth mae'n golygu i chwarae fan hyn yma yn erbyn Glynebwyll.
Mae'r dod i tywelu lawr, braidd. Wyt ti'n rhoi Pontypool fel ffefrynnau oherwydd bod i ar ei tom yn ei hunan? Achos Glynebwyll sy'n ar cyfle i fynd i brig y tabl heno?
Wel, maen nhw'n tîmau gwrdd tebyg ffordd maen nhw'n chwarae. Herwydd mae Pontypool yn agos i'n nghalon ni, fi'n gobeithio gweld Pontypool ennill heno yma, ond fel wedyn ni'n gynharach, mae'r dorf yn ffantastig yma, yr un gorau yn y gyngrau o bell ffordd. Felly,
ti'n meddwl... chwarae cas newydd?
O, na, cut.
Lloyd Lewis, diolch yn fawr. There is English language commentary available with Lloyd Lewis and Phil Steele for this one. Ond yn y Gymraeg, mae Llywach ap Myrddin ar fi wneud ei ffordd lan I ymuno â Griff McKee.
Thank you very much, Lauren. Welcome to Pontypool Parc on the English language commentary option with myself, Phil Steele, and Lloyd Lewis, the Newport wing, who you've just heard from, will be with me in a few seconds as Ebbw Vale come out onto the Pontypool Parc pitch. There's the Ebbw Vale side. Look out for the halfback partnership. Jonathan Evans, Pro 14 winner with the Scarlets, and alongside Evan Lloyd, the youngster. A tough pack as well. Lewis Young, Cameron Regan, Ryan Jenkins. That's some back row. And here come Pontypool, led out by Scott Matthews, their captain. And they're in their change strip of the, as you see, the red and black with the white flashes. And there's a decent-sized crowd here tonight. I can tell you as we look at some of the fans in the stand side, and I can tell you that the conditions here are pretty good considering the rain we've had. There's the Pontypool side. Matthew Jarvis, the talisman at 10, 88 points already this season, and tough up front as well. Pontypool, Ashley Sweet and Lance Randall, a big boil house there, and of course Scott Matthews, the turnover king, 14 turnovers already this season. That's Pontypool. So Ebbw Vale will kick off.
Okay.
Playing towards the scoreboard end, the leisure centre end, for those of you in the Pontypool Parc. And there's a fair old crowd over on the bank on the far side. And I can tell you that after the storm of today, it's quite calm out there. And Ebbw Vale immediately on the tack, just outside the Pontypool 22. That's Evan Lloyd, well taken by Matt Bancroft. I'm delighted to say that Lloyd Lewis has joined me.
Hi mate, you okay?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, and predict this one.
I'd like to say Pontypool. I think it's going to be a great game. I think the forwards are going to make a huge impact today. It's going to be revolved around them.
Looks like from the touch judge's flag that Ebbw Vale have got what little wind advantage there is, but conditions are remarkable given the storm we've had today.
Yeah, can't complain really. But as I said earlier, I think the game's going to be won and lost in the forward in the pack today. But yeah, there's no excuse the boys can't chuck this about today with the conditions as they are.
And you've been on the pitch. What do you think of the surface?
It's a lovely pitch. It's a lovely ground. The crowd's amazing. It's good to be back.
Onside.
Evan Lloyd with a little dink and dare over the top, and it's taken as well. That's the Pontypool 22.
Back.
It'll be a little bit soft underfoot, you'd think. So we're going to see plenty of forward drives. I thought. There's John Evans. Long cutter pass from Lloyd. Finds some space on this right-hand side. And here comes Ebbw on the charge. 5 metres short. All the back row in concert. Evans just looking for one of the big runners. Just couldn't get a pass to hand. But the Ebbw forwards in concert, that man there, Cameron Regan,
green scrum,
bit of an Ebbw Vale legend, making his 194th appearance tonight.
There's a mark, lads.
Yeah, great play there. Pontypool caught short there on the open side. They want to try and sort that out now. Moving on. That's a great bit of play from Ebbw Vale.
Time off, boys.
Yeah, Cameron Regan, he came back to Ebbw Vale from Pontypool in the summer, and he formed a potent back row. I don't know if you remember one of his back row mates, Ronnie Kynes. Do you remember Ronnie Kynes?
Yeah, of course, Catch and Kynes.
Yeah, the famous Catch and Kynes, and they also worked together as bricklayers, and he was known as the Apprentice. Ronnie used to call him the Apprentice.
They're both big characters for sure.
Yeah, great character. Last I heard of Ronnie Kynes playing for Neutradiga. Have you heard where he is now?
No, that's news to me. I'm not sure. But Cameron Regan, looking forward to seeing him go tonight. He was great at Pontypool.
So if you're listening tonight, Ronnie, you're very welcome, and I hope you're all well. Referee is Craig Evans, very experienced ref now at Premiership level and at professional level, of course. And it's 3,353 days since these teams met, and that was in a championship game. a few years back.
Crouch.
In fact, it was in St David's Day 2014. Ebbw Vale won the championship that year. They get a free kick as well from the scrum.
Okay, boys. If you can have your flankers and your second rows to hold your weight. When it comes to bind, you're closing that gap and leaning forward. Hold your own weight. Don't let them pulling you back.
You've got brothers on either side.
Crouch.
That's Morgan Lloyd for Pontypool and Evan Lloyd at 10 for Ebbw Vale. Lloyd, the older by 2 years, he's 23, and Morgan is 21. Both under 20s internationals.
Down that side, so we're going to deal with it. When the whistle goes, don't continue scrummaging, okay?
And I've seen their father, Jonathan, here tonight as well. I wonder who he's supporting.
Bind long enough, your feet underneath. Long enough. Height, we've spoken to change of height you can maintain.
Come on, Harry, let's go. Open! Come on! Let's go! Come on!
Crouch! Bind!
There's a big blind side on this right-hand side for Ebbw Vale. Although will we see something from the back row? Ryan Jenkins, they're fancying their chances of a drive here. Ebbw, they do move it now. It's route one for Dom Franchi.
Back foot, black, push. Back, push.
That's the goal line. Ebbw still fancying the big men.
Back foot, black.
Dylan Bartlett this time has a go.
Try line.
Referee telling them to get behind the try line, which they must do. Final drive from Ryan Jenkins.
Back, 2012, back.
One more will do it for Ebbw.
As you are. Quiet.
Gone sideways. Good defensive work there by Pooler. Well, they have to be careful they don't get held up here, the Steelman. Final drive and a try is awarded. The caveman stuff paid off in the end. And it is that man, Ryan Jenkins, for his third try of the season.
Okay, we had a penalty call from the opposite side of the scrum where I stood from the AR, okay?
Great patience there from Ebbw Vale. Round the corner. 6 or 7 phases. Fair play to Pontypool as well. The defensive effort was great there, but there's only so long you can hold out on your try line.
Let's go on the back foot on the try line. Fight.
No problem for Evan Lloyd. Takes him up to 63 points for the season. So an early look at Ebbw's 8 there, and they look pretty good.
Yeah, as I said, it's great patience around the corner. And yeah, it's only so long Pontypool could hold out in the end. Great pressure from Ebbw Vale.
No, you're not only doing second voice for S4C Click on YouTube tonight. You've got a week off this week, Newport, but your next opponents are Pontypool at home. So you've got the notebook as well?
Ebbw Vale at home it is.
Ebbw Vale at home, rather. Sorry, yeah. Ebbw Vale home. You got the notebook?
Yeah, I'll have a look tonight now, but it's a very tough month for Newport. We've got Ebbw Vale, Cardiff and Llandovery, so yeah. It's a big month for us.
It is a big month, yeah. And Newport Ebbw Vale, of course, always a good feud guide fixture as Pooler roll on through Scott Matthews. Matthew Jarvis caught
in possession, but there was space out wide there.
And eventually they have to kick. Morgan Lloyd in the Dragons Academy.
Green in front, stop, middle, stop.
And that's found Green from Bancroft, from Morgan Richards rather. And back goes Morgan Lloyd with a lovely little shimmy.
Hold.
And a grubber through this time.
Accidental offside, scrum advantage.
And there might be something for Pontypool here as Pat Lewis has a little sojourn out of his 22. reception committee of 3 there waiting for Joel Mahoney.
Use it. Quiet. Use it 9. Scrum advantage over.
Lloyd again, sends it aerial. And his brother's under it, but can't quite gather. Must have put a special brothers spin on that one. Lloyd to Lloyd, and a net gain for Pooler.
Yeah, great there from Morgan Lloyd. Unfortunate spill by his brother there. But yeah, I think Morgan Lloyd's going to be really important tonight. He's been so dangerous all season. First game of the season against Newport, we played against him. He was electric for them, really helped them, make them tick. So be interesting to see that battle between him and his brother tonight. It's 1-0 Morgan Lloyd at the minute. Great feat there also.
Yeah, lovely little shimmy.
Let's go, lads.
So there he is, have that one, bro. Good following up as well, Ashley Sweet, the second row for Pooler. So Pooler's best attacking option so far in the match.
Set, hold
yeah,
it.
Need to be clinical here. Ebbw Vale had one shot, they fired it. Pontypool looking to do something here.
Morgan Lloyd runs and then kicks, and it's just going to run out of reach of Pat Lewis. But it's given them position, Pontypool.
Yeah, great vision here from Morgan Lloyd. Asking questions of the sevens, coming over, his brother as well on the open side. And it was a good decision in the end, just a bit unlucky on the bounce.
You're a Newport player. Of course, Newport and Pontypool is one of the big, great rivalries of Welsh rugby. But even as a Newport player, how good is it to see Pontypool back in the Premiership?
Yeah, it's great. You know, it's a great club. I was here for a couple of years. I played my first senior game of rugby here, so yeah, it's a club that's close to my heart as well. And the way the club's run, the fans, the ground, it's great, and obviously a very historic team. So yeah, of course, it's nothing but good to see them back in the Premiership where they deserve to be.
It's Matt Bancroft, another former Newport player in the Pontypool side. Traditionally, over the years, players have swapped between these clubs.
Time on.
Going back, the likes of Kevin Mosley and Roger Bidgood. Richard Goody as well. There's always been an exchange of plays between these two clubs.
Stay 5,
fierce
5,
rivals
stay. 9 back.
As well. And,
hold, green stop.
Lloyd Lewis, one of the latest Newport Pontypool exchangees. But this is very much Ebbw Vale tonight. And they're 7-0 up. All charged down by Bancroft. It's come out okay though for Pooler. And that's Walker Rice, the flame-headed wing. It was a bit fortuitous, but he made the most of it.
Backwards you can.
And Morgan Lloyd decides to go to the right-hand side. Kelvin Williams with the unexpected outside half on that occasion. Jarvis, Callum Davis is halfway. Jarvis again, might be something on here on the left-hand side. Bancroft's through. Bancroft has got support if he can find it. Well, I don't think he was aware of the tackler just coming up behind him. He had men either side if he'd have just been able to give it. Pooler get the penalty though.
Yeah, a couple of times now Ebbw Vale have been short on the blind side, and a great work from Pontypool to identify that. Penalty reversed.
And that's been reversed. And Leighton Jones, the Pontypool coach, will be livid with that one.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity. They've been established in the Ebbw Vale half now for a good couple of minutes, and it's a shame now to let them off the hook so easily. Oh.
Yeah, Morgan Lloyd it was, just throwing the toys out of the cot and the ball.
That's an easy let off for Ebbw Vale there. And I got a feeling tonight's going to be a very tight game. So, do you know what I mean? You need to be coming away from points in a scenario like that. And I would have backed off to put him right in the corner. So, yeah, it's unfortunate for Pontypool there.
Rhys Davis, the captain for Ebbw Vale, to throw. 6 tries already this season from hooker. Not straight though.
Okay, scrum called.
Pontypool opting for the scrum. Now this will be interesting. We've seen Ebbw fancying their chances so far at the driving mauls. Haven't had enough scrums yet to see who's got the advantage. The famous old bank in the background. In Pooler's heyday in the 80s, that would have been 10,000 full.
Bind!
For most games.
Set.
Virtually all games.
Steady!
I was amazed on YouTube there's footage of the All Blacks on Pontypool Parc and you can't see a blade of grass on the bank there. It's amazing.
Yeah, 1989. And Graham Price, we were talking about him earlier on, the president of Pontypool, played against the All Blacks yet again as a 39-year-old. Ebbw Vale getting another penalty. And I think
post call.
Evan Lloyd is going to have a go for goal. And again, you said they've got 7 points on the board. You think it could be tight, so every little score counts.
Yeah, most definitely, and same goes for Pontypool. You know, Ebbw Vale, I'm sure, know about Matthew Jarvis's kicking skills. And I remember when he played for Merthyr, we were playing for Pontypool, and he kicked a penalty on the 80th minute on the halfway line from the touchline. So yeah, they should know all about his kicking game. So for both teams, yeah, these penalties keep the board ticking over. 2 scores ahead if he gets this, which is a big blow.
Over 90% success rate this season. This will be one of his better ones, though. And it had the distance and the height, but not the direction. And was there a little bit of afters there against Matthew Jarvis?
Oh. Look, there's no need to slide on the feet. You did. Look, you didn't make a kick. You didn't make contact this occasion. Be careful. Okay, let's go.
So nice refereeing there by Craig Evans, just making him aware of it, but just watch yourself.
Jonathan Thomas, he's a great player, great winger. Just come back from ACL injury, long-term injury, but he played at Pontypool with me as well. He's a great defensive winger. He's makes some big tackles.
Yeah, great to see him back. Pontypool and Bridgend as well. And Ebbw getting a bit of a haul from that dropout. Walker Rice was the man up, chasing.
Front man, control him. In and set, Pontypool.
Exactly on the halfway line. Front ball for Pontypool.
Go.
I think it's been burgled though by Ebbw.
Leave it there. Boys, stop.
Ashley Sweet doing the necessary for Pontypool.
Use your 9.
Morgan Lloyd kicks from halfway. That's a bit of a free ball though for Carrick McDonough. Oh, he was late tackle though, so again a chance for Pontypool.
Yeah, I did see Jonathan Evans holding Morgan Lloyd's shirt there as well before the late tackle. I think it's definitely been discussed to try and get into Morgan Lloyd's head, but that's just credit to him. Shows that he really makes him tick. Backfired on this occasion, and be interested to see what Jarvis does now.
I felt he leaned into me first. I was going to say, look.
Yeah, a little bit of a late one. That was, I think it was Cameron Regan, wasn't it?
Yeah, Cameron Regan. For me, you just lost your feet on that one there.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I suppose Cameron's logic was, I did well to get there. I worked hard to get there. I'm going to tackle him, whatever. So Matthew Jarvis now, a chance to put Pooler on the board. 88%. Top point scorer in the league already, with 88 points. 547 in all for Pontypool, puts him in 7th on the all-time list.
Yeah, he's such a reliable goal kicker. Don't want to curse him now.
Jarvis just faded it in the end. A little bit of a margin for error, but they all count, and Pooler on the board, 7-3. And here's a stat that'll impress you. So he's got 517. He's got 547 points for Pontypool. The great Robin Williams, who was a fullback, played here. The late Robin Williams played here in the 70s. Actually scored 517 points in one season in 1974-75. Used to kick both feet. Incredible player. Robin Williams, look him up.
Yeah, that's good. That's unreal.
Yeah, and 1,158 points in all for Pontypool.
How different was the rugby then? Did that play a factor on it?
Well, the ball would have been more difficult to kick. It was the old mitre multiplex ball, not like these, laminated things today that they play with, the lighter ones that don't hold the rain or whatever.
Yeah.
He was just a phenomenal goal kicker.
Release.
Died a couple of years ago, sadly. Robin Williams. This is now though, and Pontypool on the offensive again. They seem to be wanting to give it air to Pooler. And here's Joel Mahoney into the 22. If he can find his man, this will be useful. Mahoney doesn't need a man. All the way he goes, heading his way to the line. And that's a superb individual try by Joel Mahoney.
Yeah, great work there. Joel Mahoney, outstanding runner. Fair play with the gas there as well. Great try on the outside. All from a turnover here. Sam Scarf awake, alert to the turnover.
Yeah, he just came in the sort of as a fullback, didn't he? And
yeah, didn't need Pat Lewis in the end. Did it all himself. That's great work. And with the crowd now behind the Pontypool boys.
No, you made the point earlier, Leon, that Ebbw have been caught a couple of times out wide, haven't they? What have you seen?
Yeah, no, on the blind side and in transitional play there when they've gone from attack to defence, they've been very short, and as you can see there, it was 2-on-1 on the outside there. Well, 3-on-1 even, when Marnie broke. But there's been a few opportunities. Matt Bancroft had one earlier when he broke the line when Pontypool have had a 3-man overlap. So, yeah, they're a bit narrow, Ebbw Vale, at the minute. He's had so much time there.
Yeah, terrific try.
Can we make a sub there or not?
So this could be a clash between Pontypool looking to keep it alive, and Ebbw Vale trying the caveman stuff.
Yeah, well, Pontypool have to front up to that caveman stuff, don't they? And they've definitely got the personnel to do it.
If his feet are planted,
Pontypool definitely show that they want to play more than Ebbw Vale tonight. But it's boys like Matt Bancroft, Matthew Jarvis, and as we've seen Joe Marnie there. Joe Marnie is a quality player, and I was speaking to some of the boys last week, some of his teammates, and they were saying that he's the one player that is the first name on the team sheet. He's been great this season.
And we're going to go down to Lauren pitchside. She's got company.
Jack Refton cael cwmni hyffordd o'r blaenwyr Glenebo. Clear momentum swing in the last 5 minutes. How do you go about trying to wrestle it back and taking this crowd out of the game?
The thing is, Lauren, we need to stop compounding errors, I think. Firstly, off the kick-off, and then missed catches. I think we stop compounding the errors, and then the momentum will swing in our favour again, then, hopefully.
Happy with how the pack started, at least. You showed some patience to power over for that first try.
Yeah, good in the tight, in their 22 when we had the opportunity. Hopefully we can get back down there now with some field position and really get our set piece to work now.
Thanks for your time, diolch yn fawr.
Thanks, Lauren.
Black stop, 12-13 back.
Aaron Coundley from the Ebbw Vale coaching staff talking to Lauren. And cutting out the errors is what he said.
Aaron Coundley, a former Pontypool player as well. There's a lot of swapping and changing going on here.
Wherever you are in the world, you're never more than 10 metres from an ex-Pontypool player, are you?
But you're not blocking when you're going across.
Do you agree with him, though, the errors costing Vale?
Yeah, of course, like that turnover there, that's led to the try, a bit sloppy at the ruck. And yes, for me, they're not working hard enough in that transitional play to set in D and get the width they need.
So Ebbw looking to give it some width. Over halfway they go. Into the second quarter. It's a narrow lead for Pontypool.
Back.
An offside given, bit of a comedy of errors.
No, it's backwards. This guy's on the floor.
Yeah, Pontypool definitely got their tails up here. Ebbw Vale such a strong start, but they regressed a bit now as the half's gone on. It's looking good for Pontypool.
Jarvis. That's a pretty good effort.
Keep it calm, yeah?
These teams have got identical records. It's just that Ebbw Vale are second, Pontypool are third on bonus points. But they both lost their first games of the season and have won 6 on the trot since. Pontypool take the line out. Sam Scarf, the under-20s international, is driving that in steerage class, and it's got a bit of velocity as well. They're almost up to the 22, and again they go. Penalty advantage coming. They've still got a little bit of momentum going though.
Advantage. Okay,
Walker Price lurking on the touchline on the open side.
Penalty given now.
Okay, we've got 6 entry and 2 changing binds. There's only a couple of meters between it. You've got 6 entry here or 2 changing bind there. Good job, please.
And Pontypool eschewing the kick at goal. And fancying the catch and drive.
Yeah.
Encouraging though for Pooler.
Yeah, definitely. We just saw that line out, the success they got from the driving more there. Replicate that now, and they'll have another 7 points. Well, another try even.
The Sam Scarf, very promising hooker.
That's fine. Okay, time off.
Just 20, making his 30th appearance already. He's in the Dragons Academy. There he is, Scarf, taken by Lance Randall.
Inside the 5.
Another former Newport player in the Pooler ranks. And Scarf's there again, leading the drive. Penalty given though.
Shift drive down the side, obstruction. Shift drive down the side, obstruction. He broke off. Ball carrier was not at the front. Obstruction.
A shift drive down the side.
That's beyond me, that is all that forward talk.
Oh, it's blood. Blood, yeah.
Is that driving more?
I think they're talking about Callum Davis there at the front.
There's Ryan Jenkins, the Ebbw Vale number 8. Try scorer. He's off. And there's your man Sam Scarf. There he is, Ryan Jenkins. Early departure for him. Looks like he's got his thigh strapped there.
About 18 minutes left, thanks, man.
Yeah, maybe a hamstring, I'm not sure, but he's obviously gutted.
Keep us space and I come back.
Scored the first try for Ebbw.
Just stay square. If he follows you, he follows you.
Product of the Aberdare club. As of course is Lewis Young. There's Leighton Jones and his coaching team. Leighton Jones, of course, son of one of the greats of Pontypool, the late Steve Junner Jones, who played hooker for Pontypool for many years and played when they won the Cup in 1983. Famous Cup win over Swansea.
Do you remember him well, Phil? What type of player was he?
Junner, the father, very tough, very a typical Pontypool player. Unlucky not to get capped. Would have had 20 caps now these days.
Yeah.
But
I've heard good things.
Fabulous player, and it's a very popular player as well. Tough as they come, but a great lad. Very sadly missed.
Okay, in front, hold.
And that's found a bit of green.
50-22.
For Ebbw, could it be a 50-22? That is a terrific kick. And you're saying you've got a tight game, Lloyd. Things like that can make a massive difference.
Yeah, of course. That's a great kick from Evan Lloyd. And again, it's the mistakes and the turnovers And then these little margins here, these fine margins that'll define the game, especially when you've got Jarvis and Evan Lloyd going for the post and the kicking ability they do have. Great kick from Evan Lloyd.
Yeah, just might have caught in the wind a bit, that, and taken it over the head. It's all to no avail, though, because the line-out goes astray. And Callum Davis, the flanker, happily bags it for Pula.
Okay, 9, use it. Stay 3-old. Thank you.
Lloyd doesn't find touch. 10-metre line of Pontypool.
Rolling. So, yeah, it's these Ebbw Vale letting Pontypool off the hook there through their own errors. I'm sure Jason Stridge is very frustrated. These last 2 errors now in Pontypool, they'll be close to the 22, if not in the Ebbw Vale 22, in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, 2 coach killers there.
Yeah, fine.
Jarvis finds a Billy Basic touch finder over that far side. Yeah, that's the man there, Morgan Richards. Former Pontypool fullback.
I just walked in. Go the white, right? On the line, boys, on the line. Pull her into a metre, please. In 1 metre.
How good can this lad's Sam Scarf be, 20-year-old?
Yeah, he's great. He featured for Wales in the 20s last season in the Six Nations and in the World Cup. He's a great player, you know. He gets around the park. He's got a lot of aggression. Yeah, he was great against us at the start of the season when Newport played Pontypool. A lot of potential for sure.
He's made 11 turnovers already this season. Came through Sengeniath and the Penalta clubs in the Rhymney Valley. He got 9 tries last season.
Okay, lost now. 9, use it.
He's in the Dragons Academy. Morgan Lloyd, another one from the Dragons Academy.
15 hold.
Mahoney puts boot to ball, but I think that's straight out.
Yeah, real error there from Joe Mahoney. The right decision on the wiper play. You see Matt Bancroft there standing at first receiver. He's another great ball player. Can play 15 or 10, but having him and Matthew Jarvis on the pitch is a great asset for Pontypool. But as I said there, a rare mistake from Joe Mahoney.
Rhys Francis, the captain.
In
making his 127th appearance tonight.
The way he stays, you are.
And again, Ebbw Vale lose the line out.
Backwards. Green, hold.
Lloyd.
Hold. 50-22 on.
And straight out again, and error after error at the moment for Ebbw Vale. Line out's going astray, penalties given away, and kicking out on the full.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a nervous performance so far for Ebbw Vale. They've had the opportunities, but it's not like they've settled into the game really. They had a great start, obviously, with the try, but since then it's been very much Pontypool.
How do you put a stop to that, like error after error? Is it just you just keep on playing, or does the captain have to say, come on, boys?
You need your leaders to step up and tell everyone to keep a cool head, of course. But I think this half-time talk with Jason Stridge, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in there. I think that's going to be huge because somebody needs to change. I'd be surprised if Cam Regan is telling them now, boys, keep your heads, slow it down. Because it's unforced errors, really, that's killing them.
Boys, captain.
And 2 captains having a talking to here from Craig Evans. Let's have a listen.
Look, lads, I was going to wait. I was waiting a couple of minutes to see what happened because there is a lot of arms in the air complaining. If you want 80 penalties in 80 minutes, I can do it. There's arms in there, you're calling for everything. There's a bit of reaction, your 10 is heated. Okay, have a word with 10 to cool it down. So I don't want anything to stem from it. And just have a word with the players. I don't want any appeal for decisions. If it's clear, obviously we deal with it. There's too many voices, boys. Just get on with the game of rugby, please. Take the time to speak to them now if you want. We'll get on with the line now. Speak to 10. Just speak to 10. Okay.
I think that was what in the old days they would have said, shut it, good boy.
Yeah, that's a polite way to put it.
Yeah, I can think of some referees. Dr. Clive Knowling one, Derek Bevan another. That would have been Shut it, good boy. Scarf again, leading another...
Space on the blind here. Walker Price and Morgan Lloyd put their eyes up.
The blind gone, out!
Yeah, there is a little bit of space. Has he seen it, Lloyd? Yes, he has. Walker Price.
Release!
Well to come in field to strength. Just a knock on, though. Well, once again, Lloyd, that rolling, the maul, the driving maul of Poole is a bit of a weapon.
Yeah, definitely, and it's a big statement, I would say, thus far, because despite the decision going to Ebbw Vale on this occasion, the driving maul has been really effective. They've gained a lot of ground with it. And that's a huge statement.
Evan Lloyd sy'n chwarae Gleneboy. First question, super question perhaps. Who are you supporting? Your sons?
Well, I'm going to support both boys tonight, Lauren, yeah. You know, you just come to watch both boys week in, week out. I'm going to sit on the fence tonight because I've got to go back to both clubhouses on a weekly basis. So, yeah, but just want to enjoy watching the boys play.
How will they find it? Do they have a competitive edge?
Oh, yeah, really competitive. You know, that's why they play the game. You know, in the house this week, it's been, you know, very calm and heightened today. But all good. And, yeah, all good humour and good fun.
Pontypool Parc, not a place for the faint-hearted. Look, there's over 2,000 here today. How good is it to see this team back in the top flight as a proud Gwent man yourself?
Oh, do you know what? To see two clubs, you know, proud heritage, legacies, you know, playing today is fantastic for Gwent, and really proud of watching that and seeing that happen.
Thanks for your time, diolch yn fawr.
Thank you.
That's Jonathan Lloyd there, the father of Morgan and Evan. Morgan, of course, scrum half for Pontypool. Evan at 10 for Ebbw Vale. And I know he's done so much for the boys. He's been a taxi driver, a coach, a psychologist for the boys over the years. Jonathan, he's been a great rugby parent, and it's great to see him being able to enjoy the efforts of his two sons on the field tonight. I noticed he wasn't sitting on a fence, though.
Yeah, it's a tricky position to be in, isn't it? It's a tricky, like you said, he goes to both clubhouses regularly, so
you can hand off
don't want to play his foot in it.
Calm down. You can hand off in rugby, calm down.
Less than 10 minutes to half time.
Jarvis complaining there to Craig Evans. His reply was, you can hand off in rugby, calm down.
Ebbw take a ball this time at the back.
Okay, top, get away. Step. Oh no, no.
Still keeping it with the forwards. Evans switching it back to this right-hand side.
Lifted, play on.
Thumping tackle there.
Keep it, Mark.
And that's to no avail.
Goal line.
Harmless for a goal line dropout.
Great hit here. And that really puts him on the front foot as a defence. Ebbw Vale then behind the gain line got to shovel the ball. And, well, Poole here with a goal line dropout.
Yeah, Lance Randall it was, the second row. Another former Newport player. That's the type of thing that can lift a side.
Yeah, most definitely. You've got the crowd behind you there, and there's a big cheer from the crowd. And it's a big statement, isn't it? When you're looking in and you see one of the boys make a big hit like that, it really gives a boost to everyone on the pitch.
Another penalty conceded by Ebbw.
Always control of his weight. Holding on.
You won't get Scotty Matthews off a ball. When he's on the ball, that's it. Turnover, he's prolific in the contact area.
Yeah. 14 coming into this match. That's the top in the league.
10 minutes.
There you see there. You had Jacob Malecki with a big run up on him. He didn't move an inch.
Yeah, way off. That doesn't stop.
Scored a little matter of 20 tries as well last season, as well as all those turnovers.
Yeah, they were running amok in the championship. We're in there, a lot of tries scored for Pontypool there. But yeah, they've been doing well this season as well. I wasn't expecting them to start so well in the Premiership. I think a lot of people were the same. But fair play to the boys. Like they've been outstanding so far this season, and yeah, hopefully it continues.
Front man. Green.
Little conflab between Kelvin Williams and Sam Scarf. Not straight.
Sam Scarf's frustrated with himself there. An unforced error. We spoke about Ebbw Vale doing a few of them so far this game, but Pontypool's turn there. Cheap turnover possession. Don't see that often from Sam Scarf.
Yeah, a little bit there, but the last one was better.
Lots to think about on the Pontypool coaching bench, although they do hold the narrow lead.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Steady! Boys. Boys, it's the first of it. Boys, the first of it. Too much movement on set. Let's scrum when the ball comes in, not before. Hit and hold.
Come on, Sammy! Sammy, come on! Hey, come on!
That's the halfway line. And we're only 35 minutes in, but already just the feel of the game, the way it's going, you said it's going to be tight as well. You just get the feeling the next try could be really, really important, even at this stage.
Yeah, I think every point's going to be important in this game. Yeah, there's a lot of unforced errors as we spoke about on both sides. It's that team who manages to keep their heads is going to win the game.
Ebbw scrum getting the upper hand. Penalty coming. No, will that be a portent of things to come in the second half? Lloyd. Evan kicks to the left-hand side.
Still advantage.
Still the penalty advantage for Ebbw. Jonathan Evans.
Green.
Still Ebbw looking to keep it with the big man.
Back for the penalty.
But we will come back for the Ebbw Vale penalty. A little bit of bifters, gentle bifters. We'll come all the way back for this penalty on this near side.
Okay, one, you lost your shape. Here, Keith. I think it's here, boys. It's on the 15. I think it's on the 15. No, you can stay back, but when the pressure comes on, you kick out, you lose your shape, then it goes advantage. Yeah, you lose it. You were still in the fight going backwards, I agree with you. I agree with you.
It's interesting to hear Craig Evans' words. There's Jason Strange on the right, Aaron County on the left. Very pensive looking. But they've got a chance now, Ebbw, with 3 minutes to half-time for Evan Lloyd to take play down into the 22. Let's see if he goes for goal with this. Oh, that's pretty useful. Yeah, 10 or 12 metre line out. And possibly a last chance of the half for Ebbw Vale.
Is knock on in the line.
Knock on advantage being played.
It's there. The ball is there. It's the knock on advantage, Green.
Jonathan Evans once again using the big men in the shadow of the Pooler posts. Evans has a snipe. What's he seen there? Couldn't quite get his pass in. Evan Lloyd.
Okay, that's a maul, and go back for the penalty. Tackle him out with the ball.
And another penalty for Ebbw Vale. And now a big decision. Do they go for the posts and level it up? Or do they fancy going for the lead?
The knock on by your guys in the competition. Scrum advantage. Now a tackle of the ball. I ain't got the number through. Shot. Post called. No. Points. I didn't get the number of the tackle of the ball. Check me. 2 minutes? 2. 2.
Evan Lloyd 1 from 2 so far in the match. 63 points for the season. And you can make that 66 for the season for Evan Lloyd. And more importantly, it's all square.
2 minutes. Time off, boys. You got 2 men down. You're 6.
Cheered up Jason Strange a little bit.
I wasn't late on that job. Okay.
A couple of players just having a bit of a tension out of shot. Leighton Jones.
8 players up. You wait for your 6, or you're going to go? Wait for him. No, it's off. Yeah.
The referee just waiting for
the
medics to finish their job.
Okay.
Here's your man, Mike Herbert. So probably the last play of the half, 10-all. It's been pretty tight. Neither side able to dominate. Flashes of some stuff behind the scrum for Pontypool and flashes of some scrum power from Ebbw Vale. But neither to any great effect.
Out there, Black, out.
Bancroft launches it into the Gwen sky.
Advantage, 4 side.
Taken by John Evans though for Ebbw Vale. Can he find support? Into the 22 goes Evans. Lovely dummy. Now he's got support. Quick ball will be handy here for Ebbw. Evans, the man who started it.
Penalty advantage. Off, gone. Penalty advantage is gone.
Jordan Thomas acting as the emergency 9. Now Evans is there, sniping again. Just a metre will do it.
Advantage. This guy got
penalty coming as well for Ebbw. Evans. Lloyd just couldn't get his pass in. Good Evan Lloyd, but they will come back for the penalty.
Okay.
But a terrific break from Jonathan Evans, showing all his experience.
Let's go back.
As a former Dragons and Scarlet scrum half and a Pro 14 winner.
Okay, I'll tell you what I got, okay? Advantage is over from the first penalty. My live picture is Levin Black has just stuck his hand out to break that pass. No attempt to go for the ball. Ebbw Vale got 2 players either side. So for me, that action has denied a probable try.
Okay, I agree.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, number 11.
And
14,
a big moment here.
Okay, 14, not generally going for that ball.
It's Walker Price.
Stuck the hand out. Just a yellow card and a penalty try.
Yellow card and a penalty try. And how important could that be as we go in for half-time? There we are. Craig Evans signalling the penalty try. The deliberate knockdown from Walker Price. We are going to restart. But it was Jonathan Evans who made the initial break. Ebbw kept the play going. Evan Lloyd's speculative pass was knocked down by Walker Price. And it's a 7-pointer for Ebbw Vale.
Yeah. He's off his feet, boys.
The referee's whistle goes for the end of the half. And that's going to be the talking point, that deliberate knock-on by Walker Price from the long Evan Lloyd pass. And 7 points. And how crucial could that be?
Evan Lloyd, Scott Beer, that was a great half. Was that a big momentum shift at the end with the penalty try?
Yeah, I think it was. We were quite poor that first half, full honestly. Pontypool's game plan is to set up a ruck and try and kick the leather off it. And at the moment we fell at pressure to that. myself included, we had one aerial issue. Then they've scored from that counter-attack. But when we keep the ball, we're quite dangerous.
Yeah.
It's just they're living off our errors at the minute. But yeah, no, good to go in 17-10, but we just got to cut out the mistakes and errors.
Yeah, so do you think that's going to be the half-time talk now? Cut out the mistakes and the result will look after itself?
Absolutely. I probably can't say what Chippy will at half-time because obviously before 9 o'clock, but no, we'll probably have a bit of a rinse in there because we were quite poor that half.
Yeah. So big half to come then. What's your predictions?
I won't give any predictions, but we just got to dominate the territory in a set piece, and if we keep doing that and cut out the mistakes, because at the minute that's all Pontypool are living off.
Top man. Cheers, Ev. Nice one, mate. All the best. Thank you.
Wel, dyna be o'n i'n disgwyl, dwi'n meddwl, o ddarbu Gwent. 2 gais i 1 yn y diwedd. Cais yr 1 tan y foment yma. Cael a chael oedd hi, ond Cedyn Melyn a chais gosb sy'n golygu mai yr ymwelwyr sy ar y blaen ar yr egwyl. Lloyd Lewis a Llewch am Myrddin. Oedd cyfnodau ddawol i'r 2 dîm, oedd gyfnodau ysgeilus i'r 2 dîm. Be nes i o 10 munud cyntaf?
Gret, dwi'n mwynhau. Mae'n gêm ddarbu danllyd yn bob ystyr o'r gair. Dwi'n rili dwi'n mwynhau hanner cyntaf na. Yna bach o sgil na, ond hefyd mae'n frwydr, ond Glynebwy'n dechrau'n dda a gorffen yn dda sydd yn anferth, dwi'n meddwl, o ran i nhw'n mynd ymlaen i ennill y gêm yma, ond na, mae'n mwynhau.
Lewn ni nôl i ddechrau'r gêm, cais Ryan Jenkins a Glynebwy falle yn bwyllog, yn dangos y mynydd ac yn y diwedd yn defnyddio ei bŵer i groesi, Lloyd.
Ie, yn dechreuad gwych i Glynebwy i ddechrau da. Yn anffodus wedyn, o'n nhw'n cymryd y trwy bant o'r gas rili, ond adnabod y gwagle fy ma chwarae dda rhwng chwaraewyr a yn y diwedd. Amddiffyn gwych ar y lein. Am 5 neu 6 cymag am Pontypool, ond yn y diwedd oedd Glynebwy lot rhy gryf. Wedi gorffen yn wych fyna. Cais heiddiannol i ddechrau da.
Ni wedi sôn lot am Bac Pontypool, ond edrych fan hyn, Pac Glynebwy, fe geiro nhw llan ymddyfru rhai wythnosau nôl.
Mae'r 2 dîm yn cael ei napod amdani Pac mawr trwm. Ella di'r set piece na ddim yn mynd y ffordd naill llym ar hyn o bryd, ond mae'n gorfforol, rili corfforol allan na. Ond dwi'n gwybod beth ti'n fel, ond mae'n sbarduno i fyw y gêm lle, mae off y scale ti'n beth a wedyn, mae'n just chydig bach gormod y gymryd gyda'n y naill dîm. Yr un tîm yn gallu cymryd gafal ar y set piece na ag y gêm gicio, ond y gêm gicio na ag y set piece eithin bell allan.
Yn bendant a fel wedys i camgymeriad yna, mae'r 2 tîm yn byw off camgymeriadau y llall. Felly, mae'n gallu mynd moich ffordd. Mae Pontypool wedi impresio fi o 10 munud ymlaen, a bach yn anffodus wedyn yn y diwedd, ond cic bach llac gan Matt Bancroft yn sydyn efo Lloyd i meisi fe a nhw dan y pys gyda penalty troi.
O gais Joel Mahoney ymlaen, achos pan maen nhw'n edrych i Ledaeni'r Bêl, fan hyn, o'n nhw'n edrych yn dangerous.
Y ffordd o Pontypool di setio fyny, dyn nhw'n mynd yn bell iawn tu allan i 10 efo'r kick-box na. Dwi'n siŵr sut nath hon orffen fyny ar ochr Pontypool. Ond dwi'n gweld yr ochr gorfforol na, y dacl na, a wedyn chwarae teg i godi pen yn fan hyn, a mae'n cymryd lot o sgil yn fan hyn, Mosa gyda amser ar y bêl, ac fydd efo Lloyd chdi bach yn siomedig gyda i ymdrech o fan'na, ond eto, Pontypool pan mi ymlaen, nhw'n gallu troi ymlaen yn fan hyn hefyd, cais arbennig gyda, shift momentum mowr iddyn nhw o fan'na.
Bendant dyna siampl arall o Pontypool yn sgorio ar gefn camgymeriad Glynebwy fyna, ond cwbl o weithio nawr, fi wedi sylweddoli bod amddiffyn Glynebwy wedi bod yn llydan iawn, a chi'n edrych fyna sawl gwaith ar y cais a sawl gwaith cynt pan mae'r chwarae'n agored. Mae lot o wagle a mae Pontypool yn mwynhau ei hyd yn y 15-metre channels na, felly bydd rhaid i nhw lledaenu'r cael yn well oherwydd mae bendant yn rhywbeth mae Pontypool yn cymryd mantais o.
A faint o argraff mae'r frwydr gorfforol di cael yn y tîm, wedig o safbwynt y tîm cartra?
Mae'n rili corfforol allan na. Dwi'n gweld Nichols fel un mewn gêm o blaen, ers dalwm, ers amser maith. Mae'n gret i weld o. Mae'n gret gweld yr ffyrnigrwydd na yn y 2 dîm mewn gêm. Ond cyfle da gyn Pontypool yn fan hyn i gymryd y bal. Mae'r shot yn hedfan fewn, maen nhw'n hedfan fewn. Craig Evans yn neud yn wirthiol o ran y chops mae'n gael gen y ddwy ochr.
Wedi cwyno sawl tro.
Na, chod y teg, mae'n galw reolaeth ar y gym, mae fe'n ref o fri, ond fi wedi gweld llawer o'r dark horse heddiw. Mae'n amlwg i Glyn Ebbw, fi wedi gweld nhw'n dal, Morgan Lloyd nôl lot, mae Cameron Egan wedi taro fe off y bil, nhw'n comod i pen Matthew Jarvis, tipyn bach, fi'n meddwl yn bendant yna oedd tacteg Glyn Ebbw heno ma, mae'n gweithio i raddau.
Os mae yna aros yn glos, mae cael rhywun fel Matthew Jarvis, Evan Lloyd, ydy'r ddoi nhw mor gywir a'i gilydd yn cicio.
Mae'n chdi bach wahanol, ni'n gweld hyder Evan Lloyd fanna'n taflu y bas wirthiol yna allan, o'n i wrth ymol efo'r bach o sgil yna i gael y 7 pwynt yna i Glyn Ebbw gyda diwedd y hanner. Ond dwi'n meddwl bod Matthew Jarvis pan mae'n dod allan i gêm dyn a cici ennill y gêm, dwi'n meddwl bod Matthew Jarvis efo hwnna yn ei boced ôl, tyfa beth. So, maen nhw'n chwarae lawr yr all yn ein ail hanner. So, maen nhw'n sôn amdan tiriogaeth yn enfawr i Pontypool ail hanner yma. Just i Matthew Evans, Matthew Jarvis, just chipio ffwr ar y sgôr yma. Cadw ni nes y 5 munud ola a gobeithio gan nhw cic-os beth a rhaid i drosodd.
Prif sgoriwr y gyngred hyd yn hyn. Gair ar y cais gos, bod hi'n benderfyniad eitha hawdd clir i Craig Evans yn y diwedd?
Chymod, wedi mynd amdano fe gyda un llaw. A dyma'r gwahaniaeth rhwng Matthew Jarvis a Evan Lloyd fel nes i just sôn. Matthew Jarvis lot mwy pwyllog. Fyna, mae wedi gweithio mas yn dda i Glyn Ebbw yn amlwg. Mae nhw gyda 10 munud, gyda dyn yn fwy nawr a cais o dan penalty cais, ond chymod, yn yr un ffordd, gallai Walker-Price wedi rhywun gipio hwnna a mynd hyd y lled y cae, felly mae'n gêm agos iawn a so'n gwybod sut ni'n rhagweld ar hanner yn mynd. Bydd roedd i Ebbw Vale, fel wedodd Evan Lloyd, lleihau'r camgymeriadau. Os maen nhw ddim yn llwyddo wneud hynny, mae Pontypool yn bendant mewn y brwydr yma. Na, fi ddim yn gweld chwaith, fe'n gofyn i chi yn y man, ond mae digon o beth yw'r gair, aiffadnigrwydd yw'r gair, emosiwn, anger, drwy deimlad, sa'n siŵr, ond dyna ni, digon i ddod yn yr ail hanner, a digon i ddod o'r Indigo Prem dros mis Tachwedd. Fyddwn ni nôl wythnos nesaf. Castell Nedd sy'n cynnal y gêm na. Castell Nedd wrth gwrs wedi ennill y dyrchafiad ynghyd â Pontypool i'r uwchgynghrair eleni. Maen nhw'n croesawu Pen y Bont, a wedyn yr wythnos nesaf mae Pontypridd yn croesawu Caerfyrddin. Dyna ni. Right, mae dechrau Tachwedd yn golygu dechrau trydydd mis yr Indigo Prem, sydd hefyd yn golygu mae'n bryd i cael cipolwg ar ymgeiswyr cais mis Hydref.
Oli Andrew casglu'r bêl i Westwood, mae O'Brien tu ôl nôl i Oli Andrew sy'n torri ac yn bylchu'n effeithiol allan i'r cefnwr Ioan Davies, digon o wagle o flaen o Iestyn Davies yn ceisio'r dacl, oedd yn croesi mae John Morris. A fi Nash yn ei chael i allan i Joe Scrivens. Mae'n efulchyn am ddiffyn Pen y Bont. Cefnogaeth ar yr ysgwyd Aled Ward, dwyl y chwym. A mae'r bêl nôl yn wylo Harvey Nash sy'n gorffen symudiad ei hun.
Y dafodiad dros ben pawb, Rwan Jenkins yn ymateb. Jay Baker, nhw osio gweld bach o le, Jess tu allan i ddi'r cefnwr yn dod. Steph Andrews yn curoedd un, nôl tu fewn. A mae Beroman trwy Frankie Jones wedi sgorio.
Rhys allan i Rhodri Jones, Warren nôl i Johan Hughes, a mae Gabe MacDonald gyda cefnogaeth ar ei ysgwydd. Oedd Jack Maynard yno, ond Max Page yn mynd i groesi am gais arall i lan ymddyfri.
Llongyfarchiadau mawr i John Morris sydd yn bencampwr, i ni'n galw fe'n bencampwr. Mae wedi cael ei goroni'n bencampwr cais mis Hydref. Ti'n cytuno?
Cais ffantastig, mae'n credyd i sut mae Castell Newydd yn hoffi chwarae. Mae Llywelch yn gwybod fel cyn chwaraewr fyd. Ni'n hoffi taflu'r pêl o gwmpas a mae hwnna jyst yn esiampl o'r brand o rygbi ni'n trio chwarae.
Ni'n mynd i droi ein sylw nawr at y gêm ryngwladol achos mae Cymru yn chwarae'r Bavariad. Dydd Sadwrn, gêm ola Lee Harper ni, 101 o gaffiau, 801 o bwyntiau, un o gewri'r gêm sy'n rhywbeth amdani, Llywelch.
Mae wedi bod yn arwr i Gymru ers dros y ddegawd, weithiau mae wedi bod yn world class. Pan ni'n sôn amdano chwaraewyr safon byd, mae o'n sicr wedi bod ac yn gyson dros y deg mlynedd dwytha. Dyna dwi'n meddwl Lee Harper ni'n cael ei adnabod amdan y cysondeb ni wedi dod i Gymru dros y 10-12 mlynedd dwytha. Mae wedi bod yn wirthiol i Gymru ac moment anferth i Gymru mi wedi camu fyny ac os dim driffwyn, os dim dacl bwysig, ni wedi bod yn arwr ym mhob ystyr o'r gair.
A fi moyn ofyn i ti'n gyflym llawach gan bod ti yn dysgu'r genhedlaeth nesaf, pwy sy'n ei gamu mewn i'w sgidiau, nid jyst yn rhyd y cefnwr, ond rhyd y prif deg Dan Big yn absennol hefyd.
Ie, mae'r ddau safle yna, deg a cefnwr yn rhywle lle mae'n farcio cwestiwn yn sicr yn y dyfodol. I fod yn hollol onest, allai'n gweld neb sydd wedi llaw fyny yn sicr am naill safle. Swn i'n offi gweld eto Ocyn Glantaf, ond mae Iwan Lloyd, mae yna wbeth special amdano yr Ocyn yna, a mae gen nhw gyfle rwan i mewn 2 safle, elli ddo gamio fyny fel maswr neu fel cefnwr. Dwi'n meddwl allu ddod gynnig rhywbeth i Gymru dros y blynyddoedd nesaf, ond mae eisiau maswr a Cymru a cefnwr ar Cymru yn y blynyddoedd nesaf.
Gei di siarad am ddisgyblion Glantaf trwy'n wsos iawn, i'n hyn gyfarwydd a ferfyn ar, ond dyna ni, mae'r 2 dîm ar ei ffordd yn ôl i'r cae. There's English language commentary available with Lloyd Lewis and Phil Steele, ond yn y Gymraeg mae Llywach ap Myrddin ar fi'n ymuno Griff McKee.
Thank you, Lauren. Welcome back to the English language commentary. Pontypool just coming back on the field, and as we said at the end of that first half, how important will that penalty try be? We heard from Lloyd Lewis, my co-commentator, that he thinks it'll be a tight game, and will it prove just that? That's Matthew Jarvis. No, they will have the win behind them, Pontypool, in this second half. There's the man who was sin-binned. It's Walker Price.
You ready?
And there's the scoreline, 17-10. So Matthew Jarvis.
Sorry?
Now, we heard Evan Lloyd at half-time, just before he went in for his orange, saying that they must cut out the errors, Ebbw, and they've committed one already in the second half, the first play.
Okay, now, leave it go! Thank you.
Jonathan Evans, scrum half, who started the move that led to the penalty try with a long midfield break. Morgan Lloyd.
As you are, hold four, don't move forward then.
And
okay.
That's going to be a scrum back.
Yeah, agreed, just let you out.
And a bit of an easy out there for Ebbw Vale.
Well, just keep his feet visible in the tunnel, yeah? Keep it visible in the tunnel.
Now, we did see Ebbw Vale getting a bit of a nudge on in the first half in a few of the scrums. Now, will this be a case in point as well?
Bind! Set!
Free kick given.
Let's rest on the bind, not load. Scrum.
And Ebbw
Boys,
telling you everything you need to know about what they feel about their scrummage chances. Immediately going for the reset scrum.
Second rows, control the weight in the back, yeah?
Loose head on this side is Morgan Davis for... loose head on this side is Sam Corcoran for Pontypool.
Bind!
Former Cardiff Met student.
Set! Hold it!
Played in the Bucks final at Twickenham in 2019.
Use!
Jonathan Evans.
Photo!
Evan Lloyd. And he's found a bit of green as well. And heading up after it is Jordan Thomas. Quite rightly lets Pat Lewis get up. And it's an excellent net gain for Ebbw Vale. We get the throw in as well. There it is, kicking back against the grain.
1 and 3, lads.
And it was all the follow-up work of Jordan Thomas,
Get
really.
Mark, okay? Time on.
Rhys Francis, the skipper.
Advantage.
Again, it's a scruffy one, and Pooler do well to burgle it. And a hack downfield, and it's found green as well. And it's a terrific kick in the end. And Morgan Richards has to play it. Referee said it wasn't grounded. The crowd will have something to say about that. They'll feel they should have got a 5-metre scrum, but referee Craig Evans happy that Morgan Richards didn't ground it, in which case he was allowed to play it. Oh, that looks as if he was perfect control on it. Pooler might well think they've been just hard done by there.
I get that now.
Lloyd Lewis is back with me after his studio exertions at half-time. Your thoughts on what that penalty try could do for the game?
Well, like we said, throughout the first half, it's going to be a very tight game, and it's proved to be that so far, so it could be huge. But Pontypool with their tails up straight away from the off.
Tell me you can collapse. Number 4, collapsing.
One thing that Pontypool, although their scrum might be slightly creaky against Ebbw, their driving maul has been a real potent weapon for them.
Line's yours.
And if they can get something going from this line out, they'll be back in business.
Yeah, they're backing themselves here. Did the little obstruction in the first one in a similar position in the first half? They'll be looking to put that right here.
Callum Davis does the first bit. Mike Herbert, his fellow flanker. Here we go again with the drive. And once again, Craig Evans, he did it in the first half against Pontypool.
Just walk. Obstruction.
Obstruction again.
Over here.
Commentator's curse there from me.
Ball
Keep my mouth shut next time.
Obstruction.
And a chance for Evan Lloyd to clear.
Yes. It wasn't still a maul. Clear break off.
That'd be especially frustrating considering they made the same mistake in the first half. You would have thought they would have had a word about that and fixed it, because that's two nearly certain tries there. They've left gone begging.
Knock on advantage.
And yet they've got the ascendancy once the ball is taken. We've seen the ball as a weapon a few times, so it'll be doubly frustrating, you'd think.
Yeah, of course, like I said, it looked to be certain tries both times if it weren't for the errors, the obstructions. But promising start nonetheless from Pontypool.
We're still down to 7 men. They got just under 4 minutes on the clock.
It's a great kick.
That is a great kick. Morgan Richards couldn't hold it. Again, it might have just, the wind might have been a little bit more vigorous than he thinks out there. Just seemed to overrun him a bit. So another chance for Pontypool to show their driving maul. You see the flag there is favouring Pontypool.
Stay.
Scarf finds his man Ashley Sweet.
6 on the ground, collapse.
Penalty coming for Pooler. Can they get another maul going? That's the question. Jarvis, a kick for nothing. We will come back for the penalty.
A little bit of afters there, Matt Bancroft.
Yeah, consenting adult stuff.
Okay, your maul defence is a lot better in the first half. Okay, we've been down here, been a penalty. Okay, they had more obstruction in the last one. We've come here now, Six has put himself on the floor with an unsuccessful sack, and the players are falling over him. He's caused that collapse. Discipline the maul setup, please. On the 15.
It's Rhys Francis, the captain. And now a chance for a 5-metre line out for Pooler.
Third time lucky.
Just a little bit of niggle creeping in now. So the take is good and safe. Now it's whether they can get the momentum going. I think the cameraman is involved in that one as well.
No, let go. Push back.
Sam Scarf.
Release.
Such a ball of energy, the hooker.
Push back, Green, back.
Ollie Drake, the replacement.
Green, back.
One more stretch will do it for Pontypool. Morgan Lloyd assessing his options, getting his runners ready.
Okay, back, behind.
Once more it's Ollie Drake. Try awarded. An air of inevitability about it. It was a forwards try, you could perm any one of 8.
Boys, keep out the boat now, yeah?
But it goes to that man, Dylan Kelleher-Griffiths.
That's a huge statement for Pontypool there. A try on the board, a man down after half time. They knew they had to work hard this first 10 minutes. But I'm not sure if they expected to get on the score sheet. That's a great try from Pontypool. Started, of course, with Pat Lewis's brilliant 50-22. And suddenly here we are, Pontypool. First try of the second half. You'd back Jarvis of all people to make this 17-0.
Yeah, and for the neutral, just what the game needed as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great game to watch.
Well, it was a little bit inebriated, and it nearly got there, but I think Jarvis's non-kicking foot just let him down. Let's have a look. Yeah, still nearly got there. And again,
changes after kick, I was told.
How important could that be?
Still want to make changes?
Hope it's not too important for Pontypool's sake. He's the first person you would have to take that kick there. Yeah, just a little slip in the conditions.
Boys, 15.
Half an hour to go. It's a 2-point game. Pontypool back up to 15.
Okay, time on.
Josh Malson stepping in there for Matt Bancroft. Product of Talloway and Pontypool United. Josh Malson is a great player.
Yeah, 2 great clubs have been great feeder clubs. And a big crowd here tonight. Over 3,000 we hear. Stay. Which is not that much less than the Ospreys got on the weekend.
No, that's another reason why it's so great to have Pontypool in the top division of our semi-pro rugby. That the crowd is second to none.
No, lost.
Kieran Meek is on for Ebbw Vale, son of Nigel Meek, of course, formerly of Pontypool.
Can't play the 9.
And Ebbw Vale and Newbridge.
Competition lost, then playing the 9.
Now, big kick here for Evan Lloyd.
Post call.
Take them more than a penalty away on the scoreboard.
Yeah, post. Competition was over, played the 9. Easy. Yeah, fine, that's fine for me.
Evan Lloyd, he's over 90% success this season so far. 195 points last season. Second in the league to Jack Maynard then. And he's already got 66, including 5 in this game this season. This is a big one. And has he just managed to swirl it in on the wind? Yes, he has. Into the slight breeze, just drew it round at the last second. And Ebbw's lead is up to 5.
Did you say he's top point scorer? Second to Jack Maynard.
Second to Jack Maynard last season, yeah.
Do you know who top try scorer so far this season is?
I think it's Reece Francis, isn't it? Oh, it's you. It's you. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. Yeah. God, what are you on now? 7?
No, it's 6.
6. Oh, joint then. Joint.
Is it joint?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my co-commentator. Lloyd Lewis, Newport wing, has a weekend off this weekend. So what will you do? Watch a game?
Time on.
I'm working, I think. I might see if I could watch Crossy Ceiliog, my local team. I think they're away to Caldicot, I think.
Caldicot, yeah. Oh, and a terrific tackle by Sam Scarf.
Step. Carry back, where are you out? Wingers on. Black stop. 4. Play.
50-22. That is absolutely unreal from Josh Malson there. Cool as you like. Solid into the high ball. Took his time, picked out the 50-22. Great decision, and what a hit from Sam Scarf as well. Look at this, what a great piece of skill that is.
Yeah, it is, the banana kick.
I'm not sure the winger let that go out there. I don't think he realised that the 50-22 was on, but not to take anything away from Josh Malson there. That's great play.
Fine.
Yeah, Ebbw Vale. Oh, sorry, rather second spell here at Pontypool. Josh Malson. And he knew exactly what he was doing as well, wasn't it? It was calculated.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, he's such an intelligent player. His skills are top class as well. He always has been, so it's great to see him up at this level because he's definitely had the ability for the last couple of years.
And it's put a spring in his team step now. As well, that 50-22. They're on the offensive again. That's Ben Moore, the Wales under-20s international. Morgan Lloyd fancying it with a snipe.
Still advantage. Ball's out, boys. The ball is out.
Pool is still rolling. Scott Matthews, the captain. Ollie Drake has a go. It's the 5-metre mark.
That's fine. I'm going back for the first offence. 7 is legal. Go back for 1 offside.
Okay, we've got a penalty to Pontypool. Do you kick this now to get it back down to 2? Offside. 2 points? No.
I'd go for the corner, he is.
He certainly is.
After their recent success, then why not?
Yeah, and their maul's been going so well.
Yeah, as long as they don't... I'm not going to say actually about the obstruction.
Are you sure you're a winger? Perhaps you were a mauling second row in a former life, were you?
You wouldn't catch me anywhere near that, honestly.
Taken with a Billy Basic to the front. That man's Scarf is in steerage class at the back. Morgan Lloyd just sizing up his options.
Okay, out green.
And Lloyd might get on the end of it. A maul drive here. No, he's driven back slightly. He's laid it back well, though.
Green back.
Big moments in the game, you feel. 5 points in it.
Pillars.
Morgan Lloyd.
Step. Good. Hold.
Ollie Drake again using his bulk. Over 19.5 stones of him, Ollie Drake. Another penalty coming for Pooler, and will we get a yellow? Oh, double blow on the whistle. Ooh.
Look.
Let's have a listen.
Clearly fall to the wrong side. No effort to get out of there. There's a number of penalties in this area. Yellow card. Scott. No.
Well, they've been warned about the penalties.
Look.
And Craig Evans sticking to his word there. One too many.
Okay, just calm down. Let me do it.
This will be a down the liner for Jarvis again, I think.
Sorry. It's here.
It's Morgan Davis.
Not rolling away.
A converted try will take Pontypool into the lead, remember. Their scarf.
Who's off?
It's been a real weapon in the mauls. Cavalry on for Ebbw Vale.
1 and 3 just run on, but I've yellow carded number 1. Right there.
Adam Court and
You're going off for him, you?
Curtis Gregory.
Curtis Gregory, another ex-Pontypool player.
Yeah.
The loose heads are the yellow cards. You can't.
They said that they took the winger off.
Well, no, it hasn't worked. Okay.
Luke Garrett was hoping to get on, but
okay.
He's told.
Boys, you set? You ready?
He can't because
Time on.
the loose head is already off. This time it's Pontypool's line out that goes astray.
Off a leg.
Pat Lewis is able to trap it football style and keep Pontypool's attack going. There he is again, Ollie Drake.
Stay.
Ashley Sweet,
No
Pontypool boy, local boy, won the premiership with Ebbw Vale back in 2016. Did Ashley Sweet?
Step back.
And he dearly loved to put one over on his own club. Here, that's Kelleher Griffith, one of the try scorers.
Too long.
Morgan Lloyd. Joel Marnie still stays strong on his feet, gets a pass in. Referee blows though, just gone slightly forward.
Right, now they can bring a replacement for 1. One number's off.
So now Luke Garrett is able to come on because it's the scrum.
Which number off, Luke? Which one's going off? Which number's going off for the
Of
prop?
course, they will have to take one player off after the sin binning of Morgan Davis. And still Pontypool have got position.
Yeah, it's all been down in Ebbw Vale's half this last 20 minutes. Time for Pontypool to come away with some points, I think. But I wouldn't panic. There's plenty of time left if I was Pontypool. Leighton Jones now. They're applying the pressure. They've come away with 1 try, and that's about making the most of this next 8 minutes.
Poor old Jordan Thomas has to come off. That's all you want, isn't it? After a year out, you're just getting back to play and some prop gets sin bin and you've got to come off as well.
Yeah, he's got the short end of the stick there for sure, but I wonder if that'll affect Pontypool's style of play now. Do you reckon they may be more likely to chuck the ball out wide?
Yeah, with a winger
Bind.
off. So they're without a blindside wing at the moment, Ebbw Vale. They've got this scrum put in though. And that's a good scrum again from Ebbw, and they get a penalty.
Big statement.
So Evan Lloyd will try and get a bit of distance on this, you would think, just to get away from the danger zone. Oh, it's a safe one, shall we say.
9.
Yeah, there's that elbow drive again. That's one of the brothers off, Morgan Lloyd. And on comes Matthew Flanagan, the brother of the Dragons coach, Di Flanagan. Both products of the Penulster Club in Ystrad. A great club for producing talent, that is, as well.
Out.
And this time it's Ebbw who get a bit of a maul roll on. And a penalty. Losing the bind.
Changing bind.
In a game of this closeness, we say, and a local derby, a game of this magnitude, big crowd,
go,
with the
boys.
players on either side,
Let's
you're
go,
looking
let's not chew the clock
to
down,
now
let's
to make the compelling difference.
Well, I think both captains are lucky to have such good kicking assets with Lloyd and Jarvis, so that maybe takes a lot of the pressure off the decision when they're so accurate. But I suppose it depends how the game goes. I feel like a lot of it, it's not down to individuals, but the leadership group. So there'll be a few boys in each pack who will be leading it. There'll be a few boys in the backs who will be leading it. So it's a bit of a collective thing, I find.
In and set.
So Ebbw Vale into the pool 22 for one of the few times so far in this half. And another error.
That'd be so frustrating for Ebbw Vale. They haven't established themselves at all in Pontypool's half in this half so far. So yeah, another unforced error. There was a lot of those in the first half, and it has killed them so far in the game.
Nothing changes in their ball.
Aaron County on the left, Jason Strange on the right. Bit of an Ebbw Vale legend himself, of course, Jason Strange.
Good scrum. Crouch!
That's a great shot of the front rows. And a Gwent derby at Pontypool Parc. We're into the final quarter, and a penalty to Ebbw Vale.
Clearly.
And this to make it a 2-score game.
Yeah, post, I'd imagine here.
Shot called.
And once again, it's the Ebbw dominance in the scrum,
no
Lloyd.
engagement, your ass is going up, you're attacking under straight away. Clear.
Yeah, it's very disheartening. Pontypool, they've worked so hard on their scrum as well. They put in and they've conceded the penalty, so that's credit to Ebbw Vale there. You could hear other refs, Mike, someone in the pack say, we'll win this back, so their confidence is there.
How long's left on the yellow, boys?
And all the more satisfying for Ebbw Vale because they're down to 14 men.
3.5 left on the yellow.
Probably Evan Lloyd's most important kick of the night so far.
Ooh,
As he pushed it to the right. And a let off for Pontypool, and it remains a 1-score game.
I did not expect that, did you?
2 black.
No, that's unlike Evan Lloyd.
Well, 1 for 1 now. Jarvis unlucky on his kick for the posts.
Again, maybe the wind is a bit more
time on.
gusting than we think, particularly when the ball goes up, you know, over the tree covering.
Yeah. Big let off for Pontypool.
Yes, it is, certainly. And 18 minutes to go, and it's still a 5-point game. Carrick McDonough, we haven't seen much of the wings tonight. Wales under 20s and Wales 7s expert. That's the halfway line.
Green, stop in front.
Evans to Lloyd. Can't find Green. Walker Price returns it.
6-0-6.
Evan Lloyd again. Now he does find Green. And he finds Green.
Anything there, Keith?
In no uncertain terms. Was that a late tackle on him?
Yeah,
referee Craig Evans is happy to play it on, and Jonathan Evans was back in the pocket. Goes down the tram lines.
Take it in. Black stop.
Taken into the 22. Terrific kick though. Taken quickly to Evan Lloyd, and it's all going on at the moment now. Play breaking up. Down into Pontypool's 22.
There's no cover here on this right-hand side. Josh Marshall spotted that.
Levin back.
Flanagan's kick.
Good.
Ethan Phillips has a go.
Step.
That's the 22 of Pontypool. Ebbw Vale will be quite happy to be down here.
Lost.
Jonathan Evans. Almost a bust in the midfield. Lloyd's little dink through. Flanagan is there though. Or rather, Josh Malson it was. Penalty to Pooler, and a chance for them to use the wind and get some position.
Big sigh of relief there for Pontypool. Ebbw Vale were moving it well.
Job back if you
15 minutes to go, a bit early for Ebbw to start counting down.
You can go if you want to kick.
A 1-score game.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been such a tightly contested game so far, and it can go either way. So yeah, I think Ebbw Vale, they need to stay in this fight, because again, the territory's been changing so frequently and so quickly. You don't know who's going to score next. The momentum's really on both teams.
Yeah, it could come down to just a moment of magic from somebody. Maybe that man, Matthew Jarvis. As Jordan Thomas waits to come back on.
Peter Lloyd on for Sam Scarf here. Hooker for Pontypool. I hope Peter Lloyd manages to match Sam Scarf's work this so far in the game. He's been excellent. Sam Scarf really impressed.
Dylan Kelleher-Griffiths goes back on it.
Advantage over for the knock.
Jarvis kicks end over end. Taken by Jordan Thomas.
Release!
That's the reception committee waiting for him, though, on his own 10-metre line.
Push. Good.
Evans, a little bit of a dither. And Evan Lloyd does the necessary downtown.
Blacks, come back.
Another Malson banana, is it? Doesn't find touch this time.
Stay.
Who used to win this kicking battle?
Hold. All on.
Jonathan Evans. Neither side wishing to make an error, and just letting the other side have the ball and say, over to you. Matthew Flanagan.
No, good attempt to wrap.
Pool that have got to get it away from here. They've time to go, but they just need to get it down there. Amotha Nova, the Samoan. Advantage being played to Ebbw Vale.
It's a knock-on advantage.
Evans, using all his experience, sizing up his options. That's the 22 of Pontypool. Cameron Regan.
Knock-on advantage over.
Carrick McDonough.
Knock-on advantage over.
Advantage over for Ebbw Vale. And penalty to Pontypool.
See, that's what I mean. You see one team in the ascendant, then all of a sudden there'll be a turnover or an advantage, and then they swap possession again. It's such a hard one to call. Another let off for Pontypool, though. How important could that be? Who knows?
Stay.
Jarvis. It's decent. Big man there is Adam Court.
Number 10.
Going on the field there for Ebbw Vale. Number 22, Kieran Meek. Number 23, Jeffrey Williams.
It's Evan Lloyd coming off. Kieran Meek is on. Pooler moving it to that left-hand side. Something could be on here for them out on that left-hand side. Once again, though, the kick is a bit full. You were a winger. Would you prefer that to go into your hands there on that left?
Yeah, it's the right decision. The covering defenders were there. I think he's getting smashed at the touch if he doesn't get rid of that. But it's a great break on the outside. Great to acknowledge the pace. It's the right decision to kick, just unfortunate with a bounce.
Time off.
Although it's not all bad. Pontypool have another chance to attack here, is it? Or is it?
Run them on.
Yeah, they've got a 5-metre scrum. We were watching the replay. I'm not sure what happened there. It's confirmation of Kieran Meek on for Evan Lloyd. Alex Gray on as well for Pontypool. And Adam Stratton as well.
Great firepower off the bench there. Alex Gray, super physical. Adam Stratton as well. He's an amazing player. Great ball handling skills. Great in attack or great in the contact area. That's great substitutions there.
Time on. Scrum.
So, what can Pontypool do with this scrum? We've seen that they've been rather second best to Ebbw so far. But will it change with just over 10 minutes to go? Remember, a try and conversion will give Poole the lead.
Steady!
Hi.
Ben Moa.
Advantage. Side.
Alex Gray. Advantage coming for Pontypool. All the forwards there trying to be involved. Flanagan gets the pass into Peter Lloyd. That's the posts. Still an advantage for Pontypool. One more drive will do it.
22.
They shift this, they're definitely in.
Pontypool claiming the try. Referee goes round to have a look. It's awarded as well. Well, goodness knows who scored it, but the crowd, the 3,500 crowd, won't care less.
Alex Gray.
Alex Gray, the replacement. And then persistence pays off. All square.
Yeah, Ebbw Vale folded under the pressure of Pontypool's attack there. 2 penalty advantages they had. Big statement. Kick's good.
Jarvis this time makes no mistake. And Pontypool have the lead with 9 minutes to go. Okay, prediction again.
Again, it's still...
It's that type of game, isn't it?
Yeah, anything could happen, really, honestly. I have no idea. But very well worked there from Pontypool. They were let off the hook a few times. Ebbw Vale will be kicking themselves. A few chances they had in Pontypool's 22 and came away empty-handed. All of a sudden, the momentum switches and Pontypool are basically under the stick. So it's a very tough one to call still.
Ben Moa again. Wales under 20 international. Son of Uniati, the Tongan international. And Pontypool are on the charge again here. Pat Lewis into the 22. Just couldn't find his man. Desperate scrambling by Ebbw Vale. And they finally get it away.
Wow.
In the form of Morgan Richards, and they get a penalty as well. But that would have been a pass that could have put Pontypool out of sight. There he is, yeah. Pat Lewis.
Most definitely, it was a great initial break from Pat Lewis. Credit to Ebbw Vale's scramble defence there. I think it was Morgan Lloyd with the interference, but he almost had too much time.
Yeah, just one cutout pass would have done it. And Ebbw Vale get a chance to get some territory. Penny for your thoughts, you three. And there you can see the wind is a lot stronger in this first half. Once again, not straight from Ebbw Vale. They've had a torrid line-out time tonight, all of their own doing as well.
Yeah, we spoke about it a lot in the first half. It was apparent as well. We spoke about it already this half, but those unforced errors. Jason Strange must be so frustrated with other players as well, because they get in good positions and it's such an easy out for Pontypool there. I'm chasing the game now. You can't afford to be doing that in the business end of the game.
Crouch! Bind!
That's Australia against Wales in the WXV on S4C. 6 o'clock kickoff tomorrow morning from Auckland. Wales looking to beat Australia for their first win of the WXV 1 tournament. That's the women's game, of course.
penalty at scrum time here for either team is huge, isn't it? This is the business end of the game now. That whoever comes away with this penalty, if it does come, it should look like it might.
And that's what's coming up on S4C as well. Wales against the Barbarians, Munster against the Dragons, Scarlets against Cardiff, and the FA Cup, Mansfield against Wrexham. There's the times and days of those. It's all on S4C.
Six and a half.
6 minutes to go.
Whoever change rooms, forward and turn, not turn to go forward. Just, we've reset and I'll just take it, we reset it. Time on. Let's get up off our knee and square. Up off the knee, square.
So it's a Pontypool scrum. Will Ebbw give the big 8 drive to try and disrupt it?
Bind. Set.
Flanagan's feed, and this time Pontypool gets them forward march on, and a penalty coming as well. Jarvis, kick for nothing. They'll come back for the penalty. And what a turn-up that was for the Bucks. That scrum drive is the first one we've seen Pooler get the nudge on.
Yeah, maybe could be attributed to the substitutions, fresh legs on the pitch. We've seen Alex Gray make an impact straight away. Maybe him and Adam Stratton's fresh legs in there. Oh, and here we go. This is what we were talking about at the start of the game. This is where Matthew Jarvis really shows his worth.
Now this will be to take it to a 5-point lead. So they won't be able to come back with a penalty or drop goal, will Ebbw Vale. So, sensible, you think?
Yeah, that's smart because, yeah, I don't think Ebbw Vale have really looked like scoring. Maybe one instance in our top right-hand corner, but they conceded a penalty. They haven't really looked like scoring, so if Jarvis nails this, then I would like to say, I think Pontypool will take this one.
Jarvis with the biggest kick of the night so far. And we must say so far because it's been pretty end-to-end. The scoreboard shifting as well. Here's Jarvis. He's done this so often in his career, and he does it again. And Pooler have a 5-point lead with less than 5 to go. Well, you mentioned it earlier on, didn't you? And I asked, who are the big players, the leaders you're looking for, and you did say both the goal kickers.
Yeah, for sure. And I mentioned how important that scrum time would be, whoever won the penalty, in regards to how the game would go. Matthew Jarvis, that's bread and butter for him there. That kick, that distance, that pressure, shown time and time again.
Amosa Nova setting that one. That's the 22 of Pontypool. Now will Flanagan use the wind judiciously? Down the tram lines he sends it. Ebbw Vale have got 2.5 minutes. Now is that high from Adam Stratton? But they need more than a penalty now to Ebbw. A converted try wins it, a try draws it. You still get the feeling that there's something twisty to come even yet.
Yeah, it's been how the game's gone all evening, really. There's been a lot of twists and turnovers when you don't expect it. So yeah, the game's not done by all means. 2 minutes to go. Huge line out for Ebbw Vale here.
Yeah, it's not been their best part of their play so far this evening.
Wasn't straight again.
Yeah, not straight again. That's probably 4, isn't it, in the match?
Yeah, you can't establish yourself in a game when with that many enforced errors all over the park, let alone on your own line out. They'll be really disappointed with that Ebbw Vale. That was probably their last opportunity. Pontypool now play it smart, leave one down the clock territory, and I can't see Ebbw Vale coming back from this. That was a huge off the hook for Pontypool.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. It's fun. Good.
There's Leighton Jones. Still doesn't look relaxed though. I suppose you never do as a coach, do you?
No, not in these scenarios. Again, this Ebbw Vale get a penalty here. Who knows? We've seen it happen already.
Well, Pontypool get the free kick. There'll be no hurry to take this. And Matthew Jarvis will use every bit of his experience. Less than a minute to go.
Boys, it's exactly the same free kick as I give against them in the other half. I need a second.
Pontypool opting for the scrum.
Okay?
That's basically to keep possession. Is it the scrum rather than kick it away, I suppose? You would think?
Yeah, maybe they feel more confident in retaining possession from the scrum than they would from their line-out if they kicked it, but I'm sure there's a good reason behind it. I'm sure this ball will be flying down the pitch now if they win it.
20 seconds to go.
Set, hold it.
There's the man of the match, Morgan Lloyd, and once again that Ebbw drive comes on. It might not be over yet.
Out to the green. No, it's 40 seconds. Back. Use it.
Clock has gone red here at Pontypool Park. One more play will do it for Pooler.
Green, back. Back. Let's use it. As you are. Well, get it out. Let's go.
Just marshalling it well at the base there, Pontypool.
Keep up. Stay
Flanagan can put it dead now.
Use it.
According to our clock, anyway.
Yes, man. Tackle away. Push. It's there, lads. Use.
One more will do it. Out it goes. And 3,533 days since these two teams last met. Pontypool have come out on top. It's 7 from 7 from Pooler by a very narrow margin of 5 points. It could have gone either way. A lot of errors from both sides. Pontypool probably made the fewer. And it was down to Matthew Jarvis, the educated boots of Matthew Jarvis. And Pontypool come out on top. They've won the Gwent Derby by 25 points to 20.
Maen nhw wedi bod yn wych, ond cyn i ni ddadansoddi'r gêm yma, ni wedi cael cibolog ar y canlyniadau. Un gêm i chi neithio'r Casnewydd yn chwalu Pontypridd. 5 pwynt oedd ynddi heno, ond y tîm cartre, Pontypool yn fuddigol am y 4 gêm arall i chi dros y penwythnos. A dyma sut mae'r tabl yn edrych. O'n i'n gwybod bod 2 o'r 4 uchaf yn ben a'i gilydd. Mae gyda nebwy lan i drydydd. Pontypool i'r ail safle, ond cofiwch mae cyfle gan Llanymddyfri i neidio uwch eu pennau ac i fynd i frig y tabl pan maen nhw'n teithio i ben y bont dydd Sadwrn. Right, mae Lloyd Lewis nawr yn cael cwmni y captain Scott Matthews.
Scotty, what a game. Bit of a nail biter. How are you feeling?
No, look, I'm mostly delighted for the boys. I think a huge amount of effort was put in. I don't think particularly it was a great game, but certainly we enjoyed the confrontational element of the game, and really pleased for the boys to grind the win out. I think, you know, if you can dig in and stay in until the end, our boys are willing to work for 80 minutes, and yeah, delighted. I think the subs are a massive input into the game, and when you've got a good bench coming on, you're always going to be in the game to the end, so it's really pleasing there.
Yeah, it was great to watch, actually. It was a great game to watch. I really enjoyed it. You've had a great start to the season so far. You've won the last 7 on the bounce now. What's been the key to that?
you know, interestingly, the one we lost was to you guys, so it's good. But no, it's I think learning is a massive curve for us. You know, the championship for us last year is a lot different to the intensity of this league. But I think what we do is we prepare really well for each game. I think we all do our own work, we all buy in, and you know, there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes. But you know, I just really pleased with the boys. You know, and you can see what Pontypool does add from the support as well. I don't think we've seen many games with a crowd like this. So, you know, it's fantastic to play behind it, and we delighted there we are.
Mate, it was fantastic, great atmosphere, well done mate, congratulations. Right, Lauren is joined by the Lloyd brothers.
How do you like the matbles?
Mae'n amhosib cadw'r cefnogwyr I ffwrdd o'r cae. Mae 10,000 o'n yma. On Morgan Lloyd, Evan Lloyd, we have just announced, maen nhw'n gyffroes dros ben, ond ni'n deall pham, just announced your brother's man of the match, and you've told me who picked that. So the competitive edge clearly carries on off the field after the final whistle. But look, tell me, give me just some of how much of a grudge match that was out there this evening.
It was a grudge match, but I think that's the poorest we played all year. We weren't at the races tonight. We had countless opportunities in there, 22. Couldn't win a line-out. We didn't deal with the ball in the air. So when you have all those mistakes, you're not going to give yourself an opportunity. And we were our own worst enemy tonight.
Morgan, there was 2 points in it with 9 minutes on the clock, 5 points in it with 3 minutes on the clock. When did you feel that game was won?
Well, I think when we brought our subs did a good job when they come on. I feel like give that extra weight for a scrum, and we did really well. Getting those penalties were crucial, getting those points as well with Jarve. But yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking last 5 minutes.
Bryn Llawerchen.
Yeah, so I just thought, Joe, it was such a nip and tuck game, Joe. Really, what a battle it was, really, and it was a great spectacle. But I think Ebbw potentially let the game slip just with those, I say, just that kicking battle maybe first half, but definitely the line-outs let you down at times today, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think this year we scored 13 or 14 driving line-outs this year. And I think when you lose your battle of the set piece in games like tonight, especially with the weather and the way it was. To be fair, the pitch held out quite well after all the rain we've had, but we're our own worst enemies, and so we'll go back, look at it, because we let our words do the talking rather than the actions tonight.
Morgan, what does it feel? How does it feel to be not only back in the top flight, but this is your 7th win on the bounce, and you've really made a statement beating a top 4 rival this evening?
Yeah, it's great for the club. Obviously, it's been a while since they've been in the Prem, and they've been waiting a long time for this, especially with fans like this behind us as well. It's given us a real boost, I think, and obviously winning games on the bounce is brilliant, really good.
And you must have played each other in your backyard, so how does it feel to be playing each other at this level?
Again. No, it was good. We've played with each other one time. What was that? Dragons Day against Bristol. But never against. But unfortunately, he won this evening.
How sad. We spoke to your dad a little earlier. He said he was supporting his sons. He wouldn't pick a team.
Yeah.
Will he be pretty satisfied with what he's seen out there? I'll ask you, Morgan.
Yeah, I think his main concern was like us coming both off the pitch safe as well. So that's the key. But I think both of us had an all right game. So I think he'd be happy.
There we go. I'm going to let you go and see him, but you're going to have to make your way past hundreds of fans. Might sign an autograph or two, but diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much. I'll take these for you. A dyna fe, dyna ei dad yn aros yn amyneddgar I weld I meibion. Ond, Llewch at Myrddin, dyna'r fath o gêm eich chi'n chwarae yn fel chwaraewr.
Cracker, Derby Gwent, safon o ran just yn dambaid reit o'r dechrau, yn gorfforol. I fo'n hollol yna, sa'i cywirdeb y ddau dim wedi gallu bod chydig bach yn uwch o ran safon, ond o ran brwydr, o ran cael y dyrfa yn y gêm, o'n ffantastig y gêm yna.
Oedd yn teimlo fel bod y ddau dîm yn bod I camgymeriadau yn gadael y tîm arall nôl mewn iddi, ond Pontypool, just siarad ni trwy ddo fel wnaethon nhw mynd ar y blaen yn yr ail hanner, fel daethon nhw nôl mewn iddi, Lloyd.
O'n nhw'n pwyllo a wedyn cymryd mantais o'r sefyllfeuoedd oedd nhw'n ffeindio I hun mewn. Fel wedys ti, oedd lot o'r cyfleoedd nhw yn dod o gamgymeriadau Glyn Ebbw, ac yn yr un modd gafodd Glyn Ebbw lot o cyfleoedd hefyd ar gefn camgymeriadau Pontypool. Gwahaniaeth yw, naeth Pontypool manteisio arno hwnna lle roedd Glyn Ebbw wedyn yn gadw nhw off o hook sawl tro. Felly chwarae teg i Pontypool heno yma. Allan rhywun wedi cymryd ond fi'n meddwl mae Pontypool yn heidiannol o'r buddigoliaeth heno yma.
Mae Leighton Jones nawr yn ymuno â ni. Leighton Jones, 7 on the bounce, a home win against the top 4 rival. How much of a statement have you made this evening?
Yeah, I think the boys showed a lot of togetherness, and they ground our win out. It wasn't pretty, we weren't brilliant, but I thought we'd just done enough to win, and it's lovely to see the fans here enjoying it with us.
The comeback started with a try early on in that second half. It was a gritty one, but it was one that mattered, and ultimately you built on. The power of your pack played its part this evening. We're going to take a quick look at it now, hopefully.
Yeah, I think what we have got this year, we've got a good squad. I think the boys who come off the bench do make a massive impact to us, and I think that's something we believe in as a squad, as a team. And when that bench comes on, the boys who are left on the field really know that we're going to go up a gear with it.
Yeah, I thought, Joe, your bench, it was a huge momentum shift when your bench came on. I thought Ollie Drake was outstanding, a couple of huge carries to get you on the front foot there. But Joe, you've had good results against big teams in the league now. Not more than that tonight. You've got to be confident with the run before Christmas now. Yeah,
we've got a bit of confidence in this team, and the boys believe in each other. And I think Merthyr, Cardiff, the boys have come on the bench and they've been the game changers. Do you know what I mean? We've been behind till we've started unloading the bench, and that whoever's on that bench comes on and lifts us.
And it was the Alex Gray try that ultimately gave you the lead. You'd had a long period in there, 22, coming away with no points just before that. What was going through your mind, and how desperate were you to get back down there?
Yeah, I think that we all know Pontypool Parc is a difficult place to get out that corner. Even it was frustrating on times. We put them down in that corner, and we're not looking after the ball, or we're coming up with silly errors. So it's just getting that message back on the field to hold our emotion, and just keep going through what we're good at. And luckily enough, the boys done it.
I got to ask you a question, Leighton. I was walking past a team talk at the end. Then you said how good it feels to beat someone who wrote you off at the start of the season. Have you found that a lot this season? Is that something that motivates you? Teams that thought you wouldn't be doing as well as you are?
Yeah, definitely. I think as we know, Gwent is a small area. With a lot of the boys have gone back and forth, both clubs, and I think it's that the boys have had their own motivation there. So we spoke about that this week, being wrote off by teams, and we were going to struggle. So it's definitely something which has dented the boys and hurt them this year. So to come out and get that win means a lot to the boys.
Leighton, llongyfarchiadau, congratulations. Looking forward to see how your season goes. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, thanks very much. Thanks.
A nath Lloyd ofyn y cwestiwn, maen nhw di ymdopi dy'r pwysau, dy'r dwysau, dy'r lefel yma. O ti'n disgwyl bydden nhw yn gweld un anoddach?
Na, maen nhw lot o brofiad yna, lot o brofiad uwch gyngrair. Maen nhw'n recruitio'n dda llynedd cyn nhw ddod fewn i'r uwch gyngrair. Maen nhw cael blwyddyn o gelio fi gilydd yn y bencampwriaeth cyn codi fyny. O ran y sgwad sgyn nhw, so dy ddim sy'n dybl nhw'n gwneud cystal a be maen nhw, ond mae buddigoliaeth fel heno yma yn hwb enfawr. Maen nhw'n curo Merthyr, maen nhw'n curo Caerdydd, maen nhw'n curo Glyn Ebbw i adra fan hyn wan. So maen nhw'n gorfod cael lot o hyder yn symud ymlaen. Un peth o'n sôn am, maen nhw wedi dechrau ag yr bwlch ar y 4 ycha yna, a fydd y gêm yna yn enfawr. Dwi'n gwybod bod ni'n gynnar yn y tymor, mae'n fuddigoliaeth enfawr yn hyd-destun y tymor.
A mae'n rhaid gofyn, felly, pa mor bell maen nhw'n gallu mynd? Fe di'n gobeithio, ddim fwy pell na Casnewydd.
Na, ni wrthi, o'n i cyn gêm a wrthi ar y top o'r tabl. Mae fe'n hynod o agos, a mae fe'n credyd i rygbi Cymru, really, a'r gyngrair. A hyd mae fe'n mor agos o'r gyntaf i'r 5 fyna, a gallen nhw beth digwydd. Nawr mae Casnewydd allan dyfru Ebbw Vale, Caerdydd mis mae Pontypool allan dyfru wythnos nesaf, felly mae fe gyd yn gallu digwydd. Mae lot o gemau yn chwarae o hyd, ond so far so good i Pontypool yn bendant.
A mae'n rhaid jyst bennu trwy ofyn, gair am yr awyrgylch, wedes i cyn y gêm fel chwaraewr, y lle mwy o anodd i ddod, fel cyflwynwraig, y lle mwy o swnllid i ddod, ac o bosib, yr awyrgylch gorau ni wedi cael.
Oedd yn gret, ti'n gallu teimlo'r tensiwn ac teimlo'r egni'n dod o'r gynulleidfa hyn yma. Ffantastig, dyma fi mae rygbi i gyd amdan. Weithiau ti eisiau gweld y flash, ti eisiau gweld y flair, ond weithiau mae just good old fashion, just pwy sydd o'r chest mwyaf, pwy sy'n gallu gweithio ycha. A dyna gathon ni hyn yma, o'n i moyn cracker o gêm yna.
A ti'n boi lleol, mae'n bwysig i'r cefnogwyr yma, ynddo?
Ie, mae fe mor bwysig i'r ardal, a o'n i'n mwynhau gymaint yn chwarae i'r tîm ma, oherwydd mae hwnna'n rhan huge ohono fe. A mae fe yn ei gwahaniaeth mawr, mae fe no fel yn tebyg i lot o'r llefydd yng Nghymru i fod yn dig, fel working class, ond ti'n edrych ar y history o Pontypool, mae fe'n anferthol, a nhw yw'r un o'r tîmwydd mwyaf pwysig i rygbi Cymraeg, a mae rhan fwyaf o'r pobl sy'n y stands yma wedi gwylio'r All Blacks mewn 89 fan hyn ar y Pontypool Parc yma, a mae'r hanes mor cyfoethog, a mae'n golygu gymaint i'r fans i gyd.
Wel, dyna ni, mae 3,533 o ddiwrnodau di mynd heibio, trwy 2 dîmau gwrdd yn y gyngrair. Allai weithio chi nath hyn o dy meddwl mynd â ni tu hwnt i bob disgwyl. Lloyd, Llewarch, diolch am eich cwmni, fyddwn ni nôl wythnos nesaf.